hours, time flies so fast. On Saturday night, we're having a blast, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Eric and Darrell are pretty cool. Eric and Darrell are totally rad. Eric and Darrell are excellent. Eric and Darrell are live. E&D live. Oh, E&D live. Oh yeah. E&D live. Oh, E&D live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eric and Darrell are pretty cool. Eric and Darrell are totally rad. Eric and Darrell are excellent. Eric and Darrell are live. E&D live. E&D live. Oh yeah. E&D live. E&D live. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At Showbiz Pizza, you can act like a kid. You can have more fun than you ever did. You can giggle, you can wiggle, you can flip your lid. Showbiz Pizza, where a kid can be a kid. At Showbiz Pizza, you can turn it loose. Make them laugh, have some fun, be a silly goose. You're a kid, shout it out, that's what we're all about. Showbiz Pizza, where a kid can be a kid. At Showbiz Pizza, now the lights are out. Empty booths, broken games, robotic limbs strewn about. A child's paradise turned into despair. Haunted by visions of a fat gorilla that's no longer there. Oh, Showbiz Pizza, your glory days past. A kingdom of joy that just couldn't last. Explaining to our kids why we're so weird about some pizza place that disappeared. Fuck Showbiz Pizza, the pizza wasn't even that good.
Yo, E to the D. You're locked on E&D.
Let's go.
Live and direct. Turn the volume up. It's E&D live. Overflow your cup. Yo, check the vibe. Yo, check the vibe. Eric dropping the beat. Darrell in the mix. Keep it wild on repeat. Cut it up sharp with a scratch so precise. E&D live, bringing flavor. That's nice.
Darrell in the place. Eric on the bass.
E to the D, now shake the space.
E to the D, it's on tonight. E and D, left the vibe just right. E to the D, come on, feel the flow. E and D, now start the show. Slice it up.
Yo, it's Eric. Yo, yo, it's Darrell, on the ones and twos, now watch us unravel. Mixing it tight, taking over the night. E&D live, turn it up, that's right. E to the D, it's wild, it's lit. Darrell. Feel the beat, don't stop. E&D, turn it up, make it pop. E&I rock the crowd, that's true. E&I know what you're gonna do. Taking it to the next level. Mic check 1 2, lights flash blue, chat room functional on YouTube. Synchronized watches, time moves slow, minutes remain until the E&D live show. Eric and Darrell, systems go. They know things we'll never know. Eric and Darrell, they are super bad. Like holy shit, they're totally rad. Connection solid, bandwidth strong. Hope the stream lasts all night long. The signal is green, pipeline is clear. E&D live draws near. Eric and Darrell, sisters go. They know things we'll never know. Holy shit, they're totally rad. Go, 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 go. Eric and Darrell. Go, 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 go. Eric and Darrell. Go, 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 go. E&D live. Hell yeah, dude. Flim flam whizzle hop blippity bop. Wiggle waggle ziggity zap, don't stop. Fribble frabble whizzle up a little bit. Eric and Darrell are awesome as shit. Wobble wibble zappy zap, hey hey hey. Jibbity jabbity, all day we play. Shickety shackety, flippin' the vibe. Hold on tight, it's E&D live. Eric and Darrell, the kings of the zizzle. Eric and Darrell, bring in the whizzle. Eric and Darrell with a bop and a bizzle. Eric and Darrell, making it sizzle. Oh yeah, do-do-do-do-do. Bloop blap zizzle zap, crank up the beat. Flim flam razzmatazz, move your feet. Shamalama ding dong gabbity get. Eric and Darrell are awesome as shit. Wibby wubby ziggity zoom, let's go. Shifty shifty twisty twisty, oh whoa. Flickety flappity thrive and jive. Eric and Darrell, it's E&D live. Eric and Darrell, the legends of fun. Brighter than 1,000 suns. Wild and wicked, they always thrive. Make some noise for E&D live. Oh yeah! Do 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 do. Boopity beep bop biddly bop. Eric and Darrell just can't be topped. Snizzle snazzle pippity pow. All hail the duo, give 'em a bow. Eric and Darrell, they're one of a kind. Bringing the magic to blow your mind. Show's about to start. High five! Forever and ever, it's E&D live.
My boyfriend's mom loves Eric and Darrell. She loves them more than her designer apparel. Do do
Greetings, pitiful viewers of the internet. It is I, Skeletor, and you are watching Eric and Darrell Live. Witness laughter, witness chaos, witness two humans with more power than Castle Grayskull's Wi-Fi.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to E&D Live.
We're here. We made it.
Yes, we're
We
back.
all made it. All right. Here we go.
Brand new year.
2026 right here. We got some new, lots of good stuff to talk about today here. Let's see here. Let's go through. Here's the table of contents here.
Yeah.
We got, so you went on a trip all
Mhm.
the way, not on the other side of the world, but close. And then we got a new Masters of the Universe movie. Everybody knows about that, hopefully. If not, we'll be watching the trailer live and reacting to it. And we're going to talk about the TV reboots in 2026. New list going on. This is a thing that I have been researching in marketing called kidults. Have you ever heard that term?
No, this is the first time I've heard of this.
This is why we're seeing He-Man. This is why we're seeing reboots. We'll talk about that too.
Okay.
Also, we got music news, some Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, Def Leppard. We got some news, and then also we got a new McDonald's toy that's coming back all the way from 1987, which was the same year that the first Masters of the Universe movie came out.
Wow, it's like the same thing.
Yes, more. It's kidult marketing. I'm telling you, it's all coming around.
Oh, okay. I'm hearing it now. Kidult.
Yes,
I got it. Yeah.
And then we have some fun lists that we always like to do towards the end of the show on part 2. We have the intermission, of course. We have new bumpers in the intermission, new stuff going on. We got brand new excellent stuff here. And I got my brew at the zoo.
Yeah.
Here that we went
when we went to the zoo at the Atlanta Zoo.
What year was that?
2 years ago?
2024. Oh yeah, 2024. Okay.
Yeah.
May 25th. Man, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we'll also be interacting with the chat and answering questions and whatever else happens.
Whatever else happens.
Yes, whatever happens. All right, well, let's dive right into this sucker, and we're gonna ease into it. We are going to before we get into the big Darrell's trip abroad, let's talk about real quick like what we've been watching.
Abroad.
Like
a woman?
What you been watching here these days?
Okay, I actually have a nostalgia show that I've been watching.
Oh, cool! Finally, you've been watching like Apple TV so much. Like, what now? What are you watching?
ER.
Oh wow, ER.
Yeah. Never thought I would watch it. Like, it was not ever on my radar. I've never been one to be interested in medical dramas.
Yeah.
But I think so. The Pit is a new medical drama.
The Pit.
Yeah, it's an HBO show. And originally it was supposed to be a kind of reboot of ER. It was supposed to be a continuation of ER with Noah Wiley's character being picked up, all this time later. But they had some issues with Well, the creator of ER was Michael Crichton.
Oh, okay.
He passed away, and his wife had issues with them doing it, and so they retooled it and made it a different show.
Okay. That, like Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's not so weird because he went to medical school, became a doctor, did his residency, and then decided, I want to be an author.
Okay.
And a filmmaker. So
Interesting.
yeah. But because The Pit came out and watched it and liked it, thought about, oh, well, ER was a show like this and has Noah Wyle when he was younger. So started watching that. It's pretty addicting, actually. There's a reason why it was like the best TV show, one of the best TV shows of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wondered about that. Yeah. You know, that's exactly how I feel about like The Love Boat. Because like I had no interest. It was stupid, hated it.
I used to watch Love Boat when I was a kid when it was
Really?
on. Yeah.
Like I remember when it was on, but like I didn't know what was going on. I didn't really pay attention. I was way too young, and you know, especially all the risque stuff, you know, for a little kid, you're like it all goes over your head. So you're just like watching the pictures, right? You know? So like but being older and like knowing what's happening, I think it's the allure is obviously, you know, like seeing the stars, right? Like that was even back then. It was like, who's on this week, right? And it's like, oh, so and so from the Jeffersons. Oh, so and so from you know, whatever show was big at the time, right? Dallas or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And now watching it anyway. So like, I can't tell if I've seen all the episodes yet because like we've been skipping around so much and there's so many freaking episodes. There's so many episodes per season, and there's like nine seasons, 8, 9, something like that.
Yeah, that was back in standard network television days when they were doing 22 to 24 episodes a season.
Yeah, and these are long too. They're double episodes, so they're not 30. They're not half hour. So these are there's a lot of content there.
Yeah.
But you know, if we find ourselves watching one that we have already seen, we'll just watch it anyway. You know, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, it's silly, but that's cool that you're doing ER. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A new one. So we're kind of still watching Love Boat. That's kind of our default. If we're just eating or doing something, I'll just throw a Love Boat on. That's cool. But I've been actively wanting to find or watch an 80s sitcom from the beginning.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out what that's going to be because like I've revisited so many that it's kind of running thin, you know? And like I was like, oh man. So I'm just flipping around and I see Charles in Charge and I'm like, huh.
Oh, I love
interesting.
that show.
I'm like, oh yeah. I cannot remember ever powering through all those episodes.
That was my go-to after school show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like after the technology allows you to binge watch, I never watched any of them. I've only seen them live on air. So I was like, I wonder what episode 1 is like. So we just watched it and I was like, oh man, that's cool. The origin story, right? It wasn't even that great. It was like he was already hired. Like they did terrible in the first episode. Now that I think about it, they should have hired him. They should have had his first reaction coming through the door, meeting the people, meeting the kids. But he was already established. And you're watching episode 1, like, who's this guy? I mean, me in 2026, I know who the guy is. But like back then, you're like, why just dump us into this storyline? Like that's weird. But whatever. But I'm only on like episode 3 or 4, so I've just began the Charles in Charge journey. So
I did watch, I think within the last year, I watched the Remington Steele pilot.
Remington Steele, wow.
And Moonlighting.
Oh, Moonlighting. That would be a good one to revisit.
Very good, because of course it's what's his name? Die Hard.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Yeah. But it it's like it's 80s Bruce Willis before he became like serious movie star actor. He's all like, he's charming, you know, he's cutting up, he's making jokes,
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just kind of prefer that Bruce Willis over like kind of
Oh,
the stuff he
I do
went into
too.
later.
Yeah, it seems more like humble, you know, or something. I don't know. Like, and like Sybil Shepherd, she didn't really go on to do a lot after, but she was great during that series. Wow, that's a great one to do. I would totally redo that one if I could find it. Mostly, I find all this stuff on like Tubi or one of those, you know, cheap
Tubi.
Yeah, and like IMDb or Roku channel, you know, one of those ad-driven ones. But yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to find that one. Also, I've been watching. So I watched all of Pluribus, season 1.
Yep, saw it.
That end was great. I didn't know that was the season finale. I'm just like watching them, and I'm like, oh, this is good. This is good. And then I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see the next episode. Oh, dang it. There's no more episodes. That was such a cliffhanger.
They won't be releasing the second season until like 2027.
Really?
Yeah.
227. Hey, that's another show I'd like to revisit. Remember 227?
No.
I'll wait till 2027 to do it. So we'll match up. Can't believe you don't remember it though. With Jack A.
No.
Yeah, Jack A.
Jack A.
You don't remember that? You don't remember Jack A?
No.
Oh my God. Oh well. Well, anyway. I loved it. Me and Liz, me and my sister loved that show. But I think it came after like Nail Carter. What was that one called? Give Me a Break.
Give Me a Break.
I think it was Give Me a Break and then 227 on like Thursday nights or something like that.
Jeez, I don't remember 227 at all.
Wow. Well, that was cool. See, I see people in the chat room remember.
Yeah,
it.
I know. Everybody remembers a bit, but me. I need more audio.
Anyway, let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the final one here that I have in my notes here was so I'm still watching all the Beavis and Buttheads.
I haven't seen the new season.
So you haven't seen the new season yet? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to send it to you or something. But I'm on episode 4.
What channel is it on?
I have no idea.
Oh, I probably have it. We have everything.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. It still has the MTV logo at the very beginning of each episode. So, I don't know, like where. Anyway, does Comedy Central have like a streaming station? I don't know. But anyway,
no, I think it's on like Paramount Plus or something like that.
Oh, that might be, which you have, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just had watched the AI episode today or yesterday or whenever it was. And I was like, oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. Now, these episodes came out like 4 months ago, so I'm just now seeing them. But just seeing relevant AI jokes by Beavis and Butthead was just such a strange, thing going on in my head. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like
this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. In fact, so I made a little clip, and it just like a quick little clip when they are told about AI, and then they go out on their hunt, their search for AI to find it, so that they could have it do their homework for them. Anyway, this is just a little clip from the classroom where they're introduced to AI. So
cool.
AI stands for artificial intelligence, Butthead. And if you use it to do your homework for you, you'll never learn anything.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Learning sucks.
AI kicks ass. Well, no. There's a concern that AI will take over all of our jobs and replace humans entirely.
Yes.
Jobs suck.
Awesome.
Job suck.
Oh, anyway, the whole episode is really great. So check that out if you haven't yet. Excellent stuff. All right. Well, what's next on the old agenda here? Oh, and by the way, throw out some TV shows in the chat room if you can for us to check out, because always seem like I'm like running dry, like just really stretching on whatever it is I'm watching. So give me some, like I just, like someone online had said something about Pluribus just in passing, and I searched it and then watched it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing. So
you like didn't even know about it?
No, didn't.
Along with the whole like fad, like everybody's just been talking about it.
No, hadn't heard anybody talk about it. Hadn't
Wow.
seen any marketing. Just someone mentioned it in a YouTube channel. It was a AI tutorial that I was watching, and so it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm watching this. It's really great. Anyway, and then he went back to the tutorial. I was like, that was weird. Why did he say that? And I was like, oh, fine. Let me search it. And then I watched it, and I was like, man, this is awesome. Riptide. Nice.
I remember that name. I just couldn't tell you what the show was about.
Yeah, it was like a
something to do with water.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good word. Yeah.
Well, of course, Perfect Strangers. Eric's seen that about 4 million times.
Don't be ridiculous. Love it. Yeah, that they could easily come back with that. They're both still alive, Larry and Balky.
Yeah, occasionally I'll see like a picture on Instagram of like, oh look, we ran into each other, or like we're hanging out, or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh my god, look at that.
And they do like cons and stuff together, you know. So I feel like there's something there still. We'll just be surprised. We're like, yeah, it's finally back. I don't know about a reboot, but just something would be cool. Just a one-off. Anyway. Well, you want to get into your big trip, your 50th birthday party?
What's that? You mean when I went to Ireland?
The land of Guinness?
That's right. Yeah. So my 50th birthday was December 31st. 2025. I was born December 31st, 1975. So yeah, 50. And I was like, I need to be somewhere else. I just want to go somewhere I've never been to before. And it just wound up being Ireland. No particular reason. I don't know. Other than like I could buy the flights with my points. So
right.
So yeah.
Your points fully covered there and back.
Covered the plane tickets. Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, it was cool. And I could tell you about it, and I'm sure I'll tell some parts about it. But why don't I just show you a little video?
Oh, this is cool.
It's like a little 2-minute teaser trailer of a bunch of clips that I shot. I plan on making an extended video eventually, but
this is like when the teacher pulls out the TV cart and it's like, yes, no, don't tell. We want to see it, you know? Cool. All right.
So here we go. Darrell's trip to Ireland. we go.
That's crazy. It looked like B-roll in a serious, like a National Geographic documentary or something. That looked cool.
Shot on iPhone. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. We did the approach of see a little bit of everything. Our first time going, so it was pretty, like go. Especially after we left Dublin. We spent 3 days in Dublin, and then it was just like a new city every day. And a good bit of driving in there, but it was, I don't know, it was cool. You get to see the whole different kind of landscapes and the different cities, and it was cool.
Did you go to a McDonald's?
No, I did see some.
You see it though?
Yeah.
Were they weird?
No, they look. I mean,
like boring.
That's the downside to the global economy. You can go 5,000 miles away from home.
Yeah.
And there's a McDonald's, there's a Five Guys, there's, you get off the plane, you're walking through the Dublin airport, and there's a Papa John's.
Oh God.
It's like that stuff. But you get out of the cities and you get away from stuff, and then things become more interesting. So it was cool. Yeah, that last bit, the night before we went back to Dublin to fly out, we stayed at this place called Ashford Castle. It's this part of it. The building is this old castle, and then somebody bought it and turned it into a house. Some rich person, and then it was eventually bought by one of the Guinnesses, of the Guinness family. And then they had it for a while, and then eventually in the 30s it became a hotel. So it's been a hotel since the 30s. But
that's the same Guinnesses that do the world records.
The world records, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, same people.
There's just one Guinness on the planet, and they do all kinds of wacky stuff.
Wacky stuff. Like, what are we doing today? Book of crazy things. All right, how about make beer?
Make beer.
And then that's about it.
Yeah.
So really not a whole lot.
Well, yeah. Wow.
But Ashford Castle was really cool because it's sort of like a destination, right? Like you go and you stay on the grounds and you don't really go out anywhere. You stay there. It's super luxurious. They've got all these different little parlors and places to go. And but they also offer activities. So they have like horseback riding and golf. And the things that we did were the skeet shooting.
Yeah.
And the falconry.
Yeah, right.
That was very, very cool.
Super cool.
I mean, it was not cheap, but I would say worth it to go and just for a nice splurge. It was for my birthday, obviously, so so yeah, well worth it.
So, are you good at shooting skeet?
So okay, technically I didn't shoot skeets. So essentially it's the same kind of thing. It uses clay pigeons, but skeet versus clay shooting, it's like different types of games. And there's different rules but anyways, we were technically shooting clay. There's a little bit of a learning curve. You think, oh, it's a shotgun, right? It's just going to spray everywhere. This is going to be easy, but it actually doesn't spray that big.
Oh yeah, especially from so far away, right? I mean,
yeah.
it's pretty far away, right? It's like,
right.
when I mean, I don't go around shooting shotguns in real life, but I do in video games. And you
Right.
cannot get anybody I mean, it's a close range weapon, right? If you want somebody down range, you get a rifle with a scope or something.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
and these didn't have scopes, right?
No, no, no.
I mean, that'd be pretty insane.
Yeah.
Like a freaking sniper rifle.
things are moving too quickly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we had an instructor who was like giving us the lowdown on like what to do and how to look and blah blah blah. But really, what you got to do is you got to take the information he's giving you and then know how to like apply it to your body and your way of doing things. So like first couple I missed, and then I kept, and then I was like thinking, okay, why am I missing and how am I missing according to what he's telling me? So how do I adjust myself to make it work? And literally like the next shots, I just started nailing it. Bam, bam.
Cool.
So it's like, oh, I need to shoot sooner, like a split second before I thought I was going to need to shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just like, and then boom, nailed it. Boom, nailed it. So yeah,
nice.
It was cool.
Super cool.
So it's meant to mimic like game birds, right? You're out in the field, and then like I don't remember what the game birds are. Partridges, sure. Or pigeons, or there's
partridges like
lots of different game birds, but
pear trees.
But they're hiding in the trees or the shrubs or whatever, and then they'll fly up and they'll fly in different directions, and so they'll have different clay shooters hidden out in this like little wooded area. I wasn't expecting it. So like the first one you could see, it's sitting right in front of you, and he shoots it out and it goes out. But then he takes us over to this next station, and then from out of the trees, out of nowhere, you had no idea it was there, comes a clay, and it's going a different direction. And so now this one you have to like track it and go that way. But it was cool. And then the falcons were cool. They call it a hawk walk. You just go on this little walk through the grounds, and it's, of course, beautiful castle grounds, manicured gardens. And you just have this Harris hawk, and it likes
hawk walk.
It flies off, and then they give you some food, and it flies back and eats the food, and it was cool.
Nice. Very cool. Huh. So, you didn't break out your Irish accent or anything?
I did once.
You did?
I did once. It is funny because I don't know, like when I'm on vacation, and I did take a lot of video, but I didn't take a lot of video until like after a couple of days. Because I had to remind myself, oh yeah, I'm gonna need to do stuff. Because I typically, when I'm off somewhere like that, somewhere new especially, like I just like to be in the moment instead of like sitting there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
All
right.
But we were in, and this is interesting, we were in Killarney. Now the word Killarney has held a certain meaning for many, many years for the two of us, because the only time we ever lived together was in this house on Killarney Drive in Huntsville.
Yeah.
But Killarney is a city on the west coast of Ireland, and so we were in Killarney, and I'd heard a lot of like, oh, it's touristy. It's like the place that all the tourists stay when they're doing the Ring of Kerry and stuff like that. But I had the best time in Killarney, and we were only there for just like a couple hours, just to stay the night and then leave the next day. But we went into this bar, and just to grab a pint, and then we're going to go back to the hotel. And there was these two dudes, and Black Hole Sun came on.
Okay.
And they're talking.
Oh, son,
They're like, one of them was asking the other one, when did this song come out? And he was asking like he knew the answer. But
he
they
was
were just
quizzing you.
well, he was quizzing his friend, right?
Oh, okay.
And they were all, I don't know, they had their answers. I think they were saying like early 90s. And I'm overhearing it. And at this point, I'm like, no, that's not right. That's not right. And then finally I got involved in the conversation. I was like, no, I think it's later. I think it was like more like mid 90s.
Yeah.
Like 95.
Yeah.
Well, after all the answers were in, he finally looked it up and it was 94.
Makes sense. Yeah. I remember where I was when that song came out.
So after that, we started just like talking and hanging out and stuff. And
but were you doing your accent at that point?
well, so one of them was a lot drunker than the other, and he took a shine to me for some reason. He was just like wouldn't stop talking, and his friend was getting annoyed because he was just like he wanted to do this game. And it was just like this weird game. Like, I swear he was just making it up as he was going along just so that he could always win. But at some point, his friend got annoyed at him and was like kind of yelling at him. And so I turned to him and was like, you know, what are you doing? You keep talking and talking and talking. And I was like doing an Irish accent. And the other guy was like, he kind of was laughing at me. He was like, oh, Americans can't do Irish accents. But the funny thing is, because I've heard this over and over again, and I think I may have even said this to you, but like, you know, like you've heard Irish people say, oh, the accents that they use in movies and stuff, like, oh, it's so fake. Nobody sounds like that in Ireland. And then you go to Ireland and you'll hear somebody, and you're like, you sound exactly like the cliche.
Like Lucky Charms and stuff.
So that cliche is a cliche for a reason.
Yeah.
Because there are people that sound just like that.
Nice. Yeah, like the old chimney sweeps from
Right.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
That's a big one people get angry about.
But it sucks that I didn't get any photos or any video of those guys at the bar. And I really regret that because that was like one of the most fun nights we had.
That would have been cool. Just a quick, hey,
Yeah.
let's do a selfie, Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Get out of Dublin and hear all the multiple accents from our tiny little country. Oh, KDB TV. That's right. You're from you're in Ireland right now.
Right
We
this
have a-
second.
Yeah. That's cool. And you were there for 12 days?
12 days.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So no real issues, nothing crazy happened to where it was like no missed planes or strange like pickpocketing or anything strange.
No, and we even, rented a car and drove around. Ireland's got some tiny roads. They really do. I mean, it's a one-lane road that is two-way traffic.
Yeah.
And you just have to figure it out. They're pretty good about little turnoffs every so often. But if you have passed one and somebody else is coming and then like one of you has to back up and get to the pull off.
Yeah.
But driving on the opposite side of the road in a car designed for it, it feels right once you get in it. It wasn't much of a learning curve. I'd done it before, but a long time ago.
Right.
But yeah, you get used to it, and then of course highway driving is just like normal.
Yeah.
But probably the coolest bit of driving we did was this thing called the Gap of Dunlow, which is this little mountain pass that goes through just like gorgeous landscape. Some of it was in that video, but it's just this tiny little road, and you'll get to areas where, I mean, there's sheep everywhere, but you'll get to areas of the Gap of Dunlow that like they don't have pens for the sheep. Like sheep are just roaming free. And so there's sheep on the side of the road, or there's a sheep crossing the road. So you got to stop and wait for it to get out of the way.
Is it illegal to take a sheep?
Probably. They're spray painted. I don't know if it's spray paint. I don't know how or dye or something. But they look kind of punk rock, because you'll see the sheep and it's got like blue on its back or on its head, or
so it's marked as someone. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
So, but yeah,
might be chipped too, huh?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe nowadays, but
yeah,
who knows?
Interesting. Very cool. Very neat.
Yep.
So would you go back? Was there something that you missed or some reason to go back?
Oh yeah, there's lots of. I mean, like all the cities that we hardly had any time to really spend in them. We just kind of got a little taste, I'd like to spend a little time in Waterford. We got there late, and then had to leave early.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool to spend a little time. Like all the a couple of the cities. It'd be great. I'd love to go back to Killarney and just hang out at the pubs. That seemed like the fun place.
Yeah. Nice.
Galway also looks like a cool, fun place to hang. We did go to one pub that was playing some music in Galway. That was fun. But again, we just didn't have a lot of time. So yeah, I would go back. Absolutely.
Nice.
I gotta say though, Dublin, for all I love big cities. I didn't quite click with Dublin. I don't know. I know we were in a lot of the touristy areas, but maybe I would need somebody to take me around untouristy Dublin, because a lot of Dublin is touristy. So
yeah,
it'd be hard to find non-touristy.
Yeah, you got to get away from the water burgers and the Starbucks, Very cool, man. Well, my 50's coming up. I don't know which country I want to go to, so I got to figure that out.
Yeah. Do something fun.
Yeah. Well, then, should we dive right into the new Masters of the Universe trailer?
Oh my goodness.
The new movie coming out on
June
5th, which is 4 days before my birthday. The new movie is let's just watch the trailer. I guess we could just watch it together, and then let's just play it, and then we'll talk about it after. What do you think?
Okay, let me try to do something here. Instead of just playing it, let's play it with. Yeah, I think that'll work. Maybe. We'll see. We'll try it. That's that screen. And okay, here we go.
All right.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty.
Now, see,
as
I
a
like
god.
that they did
Where I come from, that stuff
the actual sword.
is real.
Yeah, I do too.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's
This obsession
Interiors
with nerd
look
stuff and
epic.
sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I don't know why that. Why do I always have to do that?
I know it sounds
Whether
crazy,
him thing.
but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
And of course, this is the part that lets you know it's kind of a comedy. Oh, that sucks. I hate that shot. I'll talk about how
Hang on,
great
it's about to get weird.
has Grace going. All right, going to Eternia. Boom. Okay, so he shuffles up. Fish out of water. Oh, that sucks.
What am I supposed to do?
Men at arms.
Take the sword. You protect them.
There's Fisto. Beastman is there. I think Ram Man also. There's Beastman, right? Evelyn. Battle Cat.
June 5th.
Epic. Yeah, so like at the end there, it's like freaking Sith Lord looking thing or something, right? With he's all like epic in slow motion and like, yeah, I'm cool, you know, like that's fine, but I prefer more of a I don't know, like it's really hard to tell that the personality traits that are going to be applied to Skeletor with just that trailer. So him just looking cool is fine.
Yeah, they really.
I hope it goes a little deeper than just a cool looking bad guy.
They held back on him, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't show anything of him other than just
Just
hey, there's
visual.
Skeletor.
Yeah, just a quickie, no voice, right? He didn't say a word, right?
No.
So, anyway, okay. So
my biggest problem with He-Man, let me just start with
Okay.
this. My biggest problem with He-Man is, okay, I loved He-Man as a kid.
Yeah.
And I was a early adopter. I think it was the kind of situation where my mom took me to Circus World. It was like, you know, we'll go to the toy store day and you can have a toy. I don't remember seeing marketing or anything going, I want that. I think I was at the store and saw it and was like, oh, cool. It's like a barbarian.
Yeah.
And then his evil nemesis, the skeleton guy, that's cool.
Yeah, totally.
You know? And instead of buying He-Man, I bought Skeletor first. Because he was way cooler, right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, totally.
So this was the first release of He-Man. And in it, these little mini comic books. They came with a little mini comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a completely different story than all of the lore that happened with the TV show and all that stuff. Like, He-Man was a wandering barbarian through this like desolate alien world. And he was the lone good in this, you know, world of evil and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's rad. That's like some Conan shit. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then like it got popular, and they decided to make a cartoon out of it. And I remember when the cartoon came out, and I'm like, what is this pussy ass shit? Why is he all like, I'm Adam, and oh, I gotta fight the bad guys.
Yeah.
The power of Grayskull. I have the power. And then he turns into He-Man.
Yeah.
And then like his cat's like, yeah, I'm all scared. Oh, now I'm a beast.
Yeah,
Like,
Cringer. Yeah.
And
That's
then
right.
and then the dopey little wizard, and like it was all just like dumb.
Yeah, Orko wasn't really a thing until the cartoon, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it was like, why? Why you have this weird alien thing floating around? Very strange.
But yeah, like I just didn't like the direction they took it in. And then now that's like been kind of like the whole basis of He-Man. So
yeah,
I mean, I had a lot of the He-Man toys. I had a Castle Grayskull. I had the little tank thing that had the shooter thing, and
yeah,
Men in Arms, and a lot of the later ones where they were getting like really kind of weird. They had the one guy who like had extended arms. He could get real tall, and
yeah, they started getting nuts. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know.
Stinko or whatever. You could squish him and he would fart like really gross smelling crap.
Yeah, it got kind of weird.
Like, weird dude that you could like squirt, and merman or something like that. Like water would come out of his mouth.
Yeah, right.
And you had like too bad. I think like the dude with the two heads. It just got a little wild. A bee man. I don't know. Remember there was a bee dude. He looked like a bee. That. But yeah, I got a little wacky. But so this movie here seems to be trying to, ground it in more reality. Something that, that we can relate to, I guess, a little better than a prince who transforms into a barbarian. That's just weird. That has no place in 2026. So now what will you think? It's like, okay, well, what can we replace the prince with, right? So you go to chat GPT and you go, okay, so replace this archetype with, give me 15 options, and let me just read it with, hey, a nerd, cool, okay. So now you have a D&D loving TTRPG guy who just likes, tabletop RPGs and stuff, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Goes to conventions, likes comic books. That's cool. We can agree with that. If you look at the marketing, here comes the kidult, strange customer type, or whatever it is. So there's a number of years, right, where you target these people that have this nostalgia, right? It's obviously, right, from the 80s to now, it's 40 years. So when I went through all of the comments, and I was scanning through tons of different comments on the trailer, not just the trailer for like on one channel, but many channels, because people copy and paste this trailer all over the place. So I was going through all these, and I was looking, and like 90% of them are saying like, oh man, I loved that when I was a kid. Oh man, I was 14, or I was 8 years old, or it was all Gen X people, right? I mean, who else is really going to love this? I mean, maybe somebody who, so we have people on this channel, we have an audience on this channel who weren't born in the 80s that do like the videos, and they're like, man, I wish I was around in the 80s. That looked really fun. I'm like, yeah, it was fun. We're just sharing the stuff that we did in the 80s, and here it is. Enjoy it, right? But He-Man is very niche down, like very targeted audience. It's for a short period of time when people got really hyped up on Conan the Barbarian, and then they did a little copy and made this whole character, and they had no idea what the story was. because the movie was not like the comics. The comics was not like the descriptions on the box. The first movie came out not like any of the other ones because they're in Eternia, opened up a portal, they come to Earth. Now it's fish out of water story, kind of like Star Trek 4 or whatever. When they go to New York, they're like, "Oh, what a weird world this is." Getting on the bus, right? So now you've made this opposite thing. So now the new Masters of the Universe is you take a nerd boy dude, and now you propel him into Eternia, right? It's the same premise as 1987 movie, but it's just in reverse. Fish out of water, but more like fish in water, because now it's from our reality to this weird place, right? He's like, well, how is he going to act there? Well, he's going to act the same until he gets some power, and then he can all of a sudden become some crazy barbarian guy, which it would be the sword, right? That's the plot device.
I just don't understand why all these movies, they always have to have a regular world part. You know,
You can't just stay in Fantasyland.
yeah. Why can't
Yeah.
this whole story take place in Fantasyland?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to go. I do not want to see my world. I want to be taken away to another world.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to see fucking He-Man going to work at his office job in his cubicle. You know,
Yeah.
like that's not. No. Take me away, Calgon.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah.
Valerian.
Oh, by the way, Lynx. Hey, thank you for the super chat. By the way, yeah.
Yes.
Did
Thank
we
you,
get-
Lynx. We did it. We did acknowledge it. Oh yeah.
Did we even get a little thing? I was just ranting about
What?
He-Man.
You didn't notice that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't hear it?
No. Oh, I guess I don't have my ears on, and plus I think it was muted.
Oh, you muted the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, Lynx. Hey, here's JBJ says the Super Mario Brothers movie did that right. Sonic Hedgehog may be better, but for some reason has to do with Earth most of the plot. Oh yeah. So I didn't see the Sonic movies, but yeah, Super Mario Brothers, it stayed here. It tried to make sense of a weird world, but I don't know. Super Mario was all over the place, though. I feel like it was like taking a fantasy world and creating some sort of metaphor to where it would fit in our reality. But it was weird. And then when you mix it with like magic and stuff, and you don't have like guardrails for like how that magic works in a movie, it's just, you're always like, well, if you can do anything you want, why don't you just do this, or why don't you just do that? It's like you need guardrails so that doesn't happen. Right? It's like watching a Superman movie. Well, why don't you just stop the bad guy's heart? Can't you do that? Just instantly, he'll die, right? It's like, well, yeah, because they didn't really set up rules. So you're just watching some movie that you're just all willy-nilly, anything could happen. So sloppy writing. But hopefully this He-Man movie has rules and guidelines set up. Hopefully. If not, you'll end up with another, 1987 movie, which is okay because I loved it. I'm about to watch it again because I haven't seen it in forever. But
yeah, I'd like to watch it again because I don't remember it.
Yeah. I mean, it's cheesy and stupid, but
I know that's Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Dolph
Please,
Lundgren.
He-Man.
Oh, and by the way, I wanted to show. I wanted to talk about the castle. Actually, can you cut to my screen here?
Yes, screen time it is.
So during the trailer, we get this kind of crappy. I don't know. Like, do people think that looks good? to me, it just looks like a early '90s CG. Like,
oh yeah.
cheap.
The visual effects were not that great. Of course, it is not uncommon for, like pre-effects to be used in a trailer while they're finishing.
That's what I was thinking too. I was
So
like, well,
hopefully that's just like temp effects.
right. Yeah, that's what I was hoping too. I realized they had to show it because if you don't, you'd be like, really? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
there's only a few iconic things that you must show, and they really actually kind of showed everything. They didn't show Orko, which is okay because that's just a cartoon thing, but
Because he's lame.
yeah. Or maybe they want to surprise us, be like, oh, look how epic he looks. But they did show the Battle Cat. They showed all the Snake Mountain. They showed all that stuff. But they all the different shots that they showed of Castle Grayskull was just like, really? Oops. Just I don't know. I felt like you could like okay, so I went into Photoshop and let's see if I can I not just go to the next here we go. In like 2 seconds, I just used AI to like create something. I was like, okay, well with AI, can't you just like make something cool like pretty fast, like quick? Like why this gray thing? I don't know. It just looks funny. And then I thought, hey, I could take it a step further and just put the actual toy in there. And that might be better, right? Let's do that.
Well, I gotta say, I actually kind of like their design.
Yeah.
And you're making me realize something.
You don't like seeing the toy in there? The spray paint?
No, you're making me realize something. It is literally called Castle Gray Skull. And hey, look.
But it's supposed to be green. But you're right. It's the words are saying gray.
So why wasn't it called Castle Green Skull? It's Castle Gray Skull.
Yeah.
So look, somebody was like, well, it's called Gray Skull. Well, shouldn't it be colored gray? So
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it might be a temp thing. I think it's a cool layout though, because like considering like the original was like really kind of crammed in there. Plus I had that weird little Viking hat with the horns on top, which is always kind of funny.
And then it looks like it was left in the car on a hot summer day for a bit too long.
I always love that they just spray paint all the different toys. Because like you get it and they just spray paint the eyes and nose real quick, like in the factory. So everybody had a different paint job because it was literally just okay, next. Because I remember looking at it up close. I was like, yeah, it's definitely spray paint. But I don't know. I guess I just expect with all the epic like AI art that you see kind of going around, and I'm just like, couldn't that have like really wowed me in some way? It didn't wow me. It just was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, there it is. It wasn't like, what? That's cool. It was like, oh yeah, there's Castle Grayskull. Okay, next.
The thing that bothered me about this particular shot was the fact that the actors clearly look like they were just on a green screen. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it, like the lighting is off or on them or something.
Yeah. And there's these guys on the left and right side with arms hanging down. I didn't realize that until I took the screenshot. I'm like, what are these giants?
And why is it? It's like the staircase to the subway or something.
Yeah, it's like a staircase to their crotch. Staircase to crotch.
And he's climbing a stairway to crotch.
Oh, well. Hey, but I'm still super excited. I mean, there's only a couple little things that they might get fixed by then. I don't know who this actor is. He seems fine, though. I kind of do wish that he was a little more muscular, though. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it fits better. I don't know.
He's a plausible He-Man. I don't know.
I wish it was Hemsworth though. I mean, I know he's all doing Thor, but he could also do He-Man too.
He's too old.
Oh,
Too old.
and just do like some de-aging on him.
Ugh. That shit's awful.
It is awful. It is awful.
Have you been watching Fallout?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all caught up. Yeah.
So yeah, they've been doing some de-aging in that because of Kyle MacLachlan. And I'm always just like, oh, okay, we'll get through this scene. It's fine. All right.
Wait, who is it?
Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle
MacLachlan. Yeah, he plays what's her name's father.
Oh, how do you spell Kyle MacLachlan?
Hank. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was,
Okay.
Agent. What's his name in Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
He was in the original Dune, and he was in. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Agent Cooper. Right. Yeah. That is a good cup of coffee. He was in Blue Velvet. Yes, thank you. Thank you all. You guys are on top of it. You know your Kyle MacLachlan movies. He had a great stint in Sex and the City. Anybody?
That's right. You remember Sarah McLachlan?
Hey, hello, girl.
Hey.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. 50.
Fitty.
You're the first to hit 50.
50. Oh man, I freaked out when I turned 30. I freaked out when I turned 40. So weird. My brain cannot even comprehend 50. It is so meaningless. I just don't know what. I got nothing.
It's so meaningless. Yeah. What would David Arkenstone do?
WW Dad.
WW Dad. What would that? You know what David Arkenstone would do? He would do this right here. His hair would just fly, and he'd be like at that keyboard, right? Maybe on a beach or something. Oh man, that's funny. Sarah McLachlan is a fellow Canadian. That's right. Is it right? Oh, you deleted it. Is that not true?
Why are you looking up Sarah McLachlan?
Because she's related to Kyle MacLachlan, but only in my head. Not in real life.
Yeah, they're not related. He's like from Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon Trail. Did he?
Yes, he died of dysentery.
Yes, dysentery. Yeah. We should probably hit intermission too. It's actually 9:30. We have quite some stuff to get through on the next one. Actually, we have a couple more features.
We have some stuff.
Namely, the toys coming back from McDonald's here soon from 1987, and so we got a little video, and we have some commentary on that. Also, we have. I guess you can cut back to our 2-shot too.
Oh, yes, we could do that.
And we have. Oh yeah, we got music news, actual music news, and TV reboots.
Yeah,
let's do this thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a book review.
What? Oh yeah, a good time.
I'll briefly talk about it.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, join us for part 2. We're gonna go to a brief intermission with some excellent commercials, and be sure to pay a little bit of attention because there's some brand new bumpers.
There's some nuggets in there. In particular, one that might breeze past you. But,
one commercial that might not really
yeah.
be a real commercial, but we'll let you. We'll be watching the chat room. Actually, I'm gonna run up and go to the bathroom first and get a fresh brewski. But please join us for part 2, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Mr. Bobby McFerrin. Ah, it's for Ocean Spray. So tangy. So crisp. Taste refreshing Ocean Spray Cran Raspberry. It's music to your mouth. Ah.
It's easy to see why people are switching to scrub-free bathroom cleaner. It cleans on contact.
We put the lime juice in the Skittle, we are pleased to reveal. We put the orange juice in Skittles to give a more appeal. I say Skittles, I would like to introduce, I say Skittles. Now there's real fruit juice, we put the grape juice in the Skittle and the strawberry too. And the juice of the lemon, so you have yourself a few. Real fruit juice in Skittles, bite-sized candy Skittles. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors, woo.
What's your problem? What? What is it? Crazy dog.
America's falling in love with its newest comedy hero. Yahoo Serious is Young Einstein. Thrill seeker, lover, adventurer, genius. At last, the untold story of the greatest mind of all time. Yahoo Serious is Young Einstein. One seriously funny movie. Rated PG. Starts Friday, August 4th.
Trash Face, the only doll with a face made out of trash.
It even smells funky.
Squeeze him and pick up your litter, pal.
He talks trash.
Trash Face, smelly, squeezable, and ready to be your dirtiest buddy.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah, Randy?
Do you want to buy a very rare television set?
What's so rare about it?
This set used to belong to Sir John A. McDonald.
Oh, right. They didn't even have television in those days.
That's what makes it so rare.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, Angie?
Today my teacher told me that I'm brilliant, imaginative, and most original.
In your schoolwork?
No, and inventing excuses for not having my homework done.
Hey, Moose. Yeah, Kevin. Have you ever watched our writers type? They type like lightning. That figures. Have you ever seen the damage that lightning can do?
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, Angie?
I'm a fast typer myself. Yesterday I typed 4 letters in 60 seconds.
4 letters in 60 seconds? Wow, that's fast.
Yep, 4 letters. D, E, A, and R.
Speaking of typing, hey, Randy.
Yes, Moose, my love.
Yeah, right. Do you know what a double space is?
I'm not sure.
You should know. There's a double space between your ears.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, Angie?
Did you know that God uses our bathroom and stays there for a very long time?
Don't be stupid. God doesn't use your bathroom.
Well, then why was my dad banging on the bathroom door this morning shouting, God, are you still in there?
I don't know.
Saint-Tropez, France, Gstaad, Switzerland, Bali, Indonesia. You can search the world over and find nothing as luxurious as a big, thick Klondike ice cream sandwich. A veritable feast of elegant vanilla ice cream surrounded by a lavish cookie made with fabulous chocolate. Of course it's rich. And because it's Klondike, it's famous. No one puts chocolate and ice cream together like Klondike. Take it from Robin Leach.
When it comes to bagging garbage, there's a best way
Hefty, zigzag.
and a second best way. A best way to close, a best way to lift, a best way to carry away.
Hefty, zigzag.
Why settle for second best?
Hi, I just moved in next door, and I was wondering, could I borrow a Diet Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi? Sure. Come in. Don't move. Yes! How about something else?
No, that's okay. Listen, if you don't have a Diet Pepsi...
No, I got it. Chasing down the dream. Turning on my engine. The tension scream. The night is turning dark. The day is burning. I'm out on the edge.
Could I borrow a Diet Pepsi? Pepsi?
Chasing down a dream tonight. I'm on the edge.
You okay in there?
Here's your Diet Pepsi.
That must be my roommate, Danny.
Danny?
Hi, I'm Danielle. You got another Diet Pepsi?
Sure.
Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Oh, grapefruit juice?
No, Ocean Spray Pink Grapefruit Juice Cocktail. It's not what you think. It's not bitter.
Ah, sweeter.
It's all yours.
Ocean Spray Pink.
What's a meal I hate to miss? Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. Variety I can't resist. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. Crunchy, chewy, I insist. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. My dog food goes like this. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. Crunchy, chewy, all in. Chow down.
And try Kibbles and Bits and Gravy Bits. And Puppy Kibbles and Bits, too.
Hi, Roy Clark with a challenge that's big news. Do you believe new improved Hunt's ketchup tastes better than Heinz?
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
Would you take the Hunt's taste test?
Sure.
You picked Hunt's ketchup? Nationwide, more people preferred new improved Hunt's ketchup over Heinz.
I can't believe that.
New improved Hunt's, terrific new taste, unbeatably thick.
I'm going to change because I like it much better than the Heinz. Much better.
Take the Hunt's ketchup taste test. You'll believe it, too.
They're three troubled children, and he's the trouble.
Where have you been all your life? In a closet?
John Candy is Uncle Buck. From John Hughes, rated PG. Starts Wednesday at a theater near you.
You can play it by the book. Literature.
What is Brave New World?
Who is Eggerly Masters?
Play it by ear. What is Stop in the Name of Love? Who is Weird Al Yankovic? Or make a power play.
You're the new Jeopardy champion.
But to win, you've got to play it. Jeopardy! Tonight at 7 here on Channel 7.
Se quella dai Pepsi ritorno. Non deve più la stessa di Annunzia dai Pepsi, si guerra con il nostro qui, Ostia,
Eric and Darrell live! We'll be back after these messages! Eric and Darrell live! We'll be back after these messages! After these messages!
Gee, Ronald, my new car turns into a robot.
Great, let's see. Wow, Grimace, did you know I can turn into a McDonald's?
Let me see.
Okay, I'm turning into a McDonald's.
Me too.
When you buy McDonald's Happy Meal, you can become the Master Changer, because you'll get a food toy that changes into an amazing robot. 8 different toys, 2 each week. You can collect and change all 8 new food changeables at McDonald's.
There is a place where legends are born, where the light confronts the dark. A world of incredible mystery, magic, and adventure. A world where colossal powers will collide in a battle to control the universe. The place is Earth. The time is now. Masters of the Universe. Dolph Lundgren is He-Man. Frank Langella is Skeletor. And Meg Foster is Evil Lynn. Masters of the Universe. Coming to Earth this summer.
Not since the days when Grandma was a bathing beauty has there been such a table-clearing phenomenon. The Friday Night Fun Club on ABC has everybody hungry for Perfect Strangers, Full House, and Mr. Belvedere. It's
Yummy and tummy.
And all you have to do is watch. Plus, this week, the new treat, Philby.
All right.
No pushy salesman will call. No physical required. It's all free on ABC. One look and you're hooked. Join the Friday Night Fun Club this week.
How's that? Pendant Barrage! Vintage Uppercut! Hey! Waffle Cyclone! Mustache Meteor! Banana Hurricane! Quantum Elbow!
Double KO. Eric and Darrell will respawn after these messages.
One of the activities around the house we enjoy is washing the family car. Ain't she a beauty? And when we're finished, we enjoy making A&W root beer floats, flipping in the ice cream, then pouring in that rich, creamy A&W. Now you try it. Darn, only had 20 payments left. Make yourself an A&W root beer float.
Just between you and me. This is one of nature's best kept beauty secrets.
Satisfying. And it's healthy for you, too.
Foxy, the natural beauty food.
We wear short skirts. If you dare wear short skirts, Nair for short skirts.
Nair leaves legs smoother, longer than shaving. Cotton test proves it. Now new Nair with no offensive odor. Nice.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yes.
Michael? We'll see you in a minute.
Are you almost done? What's going on in there? Michael? What's taking you so long? Michael, you just don't look yourself today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That rocks.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. We're back.
We're back. We are back.
Enjoy your commercials.
How about all those Canadians during that break there?
Yeah, or at least that one.
Well, all those folks on You Can't Do That on Television.
Was that the one with the they were in the lockers?
Yes, the old
yeah,
locker routine.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were discussing that during the thing, and it turns out they could do it on television.
In fact, they were doing it on television the entire time.
For 10 years. And they were just blatantly lying to the public. But no one was buying it because I knew it. I knew they could actually do that on TV.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I kept seeing it show up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's
that,
on TV,
do it.
so
Yeah.
Obviously.
Or maybe the title had to do with everything that they didn't do.
Ooh. Ooh.
And how would you know what that is? Because they didn't do it.
Oh, because they couldn't do it on television.
Right. So all you were left with were the things that they could do on television.
Which is really crappy jokes. Yeah, pretty much crappy jokes.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I did see that you guys noticed the trash face commercial, so
oh, somebody saw it and somebody noticed it. Yeah. What did you call him?
Trash face. Oh, Captain Coke 187 in the chat room.
Well done.
Trash.
Yes, that's the famous line. Eric called me a trash face in front of my mother, and she took offense at that. All right. Yeah, we talk about TV shows, movies, but we rarely talk about books.
Yeah.
This is not a new book. It's been around for a while, but and in fact I bought it a couple of years ago, but I just finally got around to reading it towards the end of or middle of last year.
Nice.
And the reason I bring it up is because they also then went on to make a TV show out of it. And it's a 3-part documentary. I was watching it on Paramount Plus. And I don't know, have you ever read a book that then became a movie? Or seen the movie and then found out it was a book and then read the book?
That's funny because I never really read books until recent years, until like 2020 or 2021. Literally had never really been interested in books.
Not much of a reader.
Yeah, but now, but no, that hasn't happened now. Yeah. So I did miss out on a lot of books in my life.
But that's a common thing, right? Yeah, everybody knows about that. Oh, you read the book and then the movie's coming out. But it's always the fiction stuff, right?
Right.
Like it's unheard of for them to read a nonfiction book and then watch the TV show based on it. But it's nonfiction. It's like, well, but I was surprised. What I was surprised about is the fact that they really kept the format of the book.
Yeah.
So it really did feel like a translation of the book. I mean, they could have just made any old music documentary.
Yeah.
But, but they were interviewing a lot of the people. A few of the people that are in the book are now since passed away before they did the TV show. But
oh, well, JBJ Blaze has a great point. I thought you listened to Audible. Exactly. Audible. Audible.com, audibletrial.com/this yeah, like it's actually always been audiobooks up until kind of recently. I'm like, yeah, I can sit down and read the words now. I'm okay with that. But yeah, like all Bruce Campbell's books, I love them all.
Mm-hmm.
But he put out self, like he recorded himself, like reading it all and doing like sound effects and stuff. And that's what kind of got me into like doing kind of radio plays and things. But really, I don't really listen to audiobooks anymore. I like reading now. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the TV show, like, so what is that came out? Like you said that it's on Paramount Plus?
Paramount Plus, 3-part series, nothing but a good time. Directly based on the book. They kept the format, like the headings, like the chapter headings,
Yeah.
And they're laying out the story just like in the book. Of course, it's based on real life, and so things happened in a certain order. But they did their fair share of like kind of bouncing back and forth. But they've kept how they bounce back and forth, how they kind of did it in the book. And it is, and in case you have no freaking clue what this book is about, it's about essentially the LA music scene in the late 70s through to the early 90s, the hair metal scene, and the rise and fall of all that genre of music. And it was a bit of an eye opener, especially for a kid that was a part of it, except on the receiving end through MTV. That we were just glimpsing it through this tiny little window.
Yeah.
And you had all the cast of characters that were coming in on the music videos, but they all seemed like their own little worlds. And what's so fascinating is the fact that for all the bands that were in LA, at least, like they all knew each other. They were all hanging out. They were all seeing each other all the time. This guy over in this band over here, and this guy over in this band over here, they were best friends. They were hanging out whenever they could, but you had no freaking clue. You just hear, it's these 4 guys and they're playing their music, and these 4 guys and they're playing their music. Or, like, oh, this guy over here was in a band with this guy over here, and then that band broke up and this guy went over to here, and then those bands blew up, and it's a fascinating look at the stuff that you would just never know as a kid just listening to the music. So
right. Yeah, it's like one of those like mind maps, you know what I mean? Like it's like here's a song and here's all the people that were involved in that song, that the producer and the writer and the mixer and the master guy and the band that played it, and here's the location. And their stories with all that stuff, and then how they connect with other stuff. And it's like all that's just gone completely back in the 80s, because like, it's all about the end product. It's not about the story. It's not about the backstory or anything like that. It's just give me the song. I'm going to consume that. And I will reserve the right to create my entire backstory myself. And I will imagine exactly how it was created. And that's what I will believe, because no one else taught me any differently. So, which we would, we would have all kinds of like, we would even be biased about decisions about different bands because of made up stories.
Yeah.
It's like, it's such a weird way to, exist, but nowadays 2026, it's all about facts and looking up things, and and that's cool too. They're both cool. But
JBJ Blaze, I've been listening through Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions, and I'm on Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. That's so funny. I just finished reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on today's Saturday, Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, first time I ever read it.
Huh.
That's the 3rd book, so obviously I read the other 2 in the last couple of years. Harry Potter came out when we were in college, so we were not the target audience for that one. So I missed it until the movies came out, and I was like, oh, it was cool fantasy stuff. But yeah, they're really easy. If you want a real easy read a Harry Potter book, because they just go like that.
Nice. Let's see. Be jamming. I done drank too much to be on live, y'all. Awesome show, and so happy E&D went live. Have a good night, y'all. Goodbye, farewell, and thank you for coming by.
Adieu.
We will see you next time.
Indeed.
There was a cool question here from Fuel Pressure 911. Eric and Darrell, I know y'all love the 80s. What has been your favorite decade to live through? Dang, that's a tough one. That's almost like, what's your favorite song? Like, oh.
My opinion, there's only 3 decades that I could have lived through.
Okay.
The 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Because decades died.
After that.
That's
yeah.
I believe that like wholeheartedly. Like time since 2000 is just one big 26-year blur.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference between 2002 and 2022.
Yeah. And I think really, I mean, there's been millions of people that have, studied this, assessed it, tried to explain it and understand it. And it seems as though the average thought is that after the internet connected so many cultures and beliefs, that it became an average going forward. But before, you had a lot of like pockets of individuality, but after those get mixed up into the pot, you get a very average plain view across the board.
But there was a
across culture, style, music, thoughts, everything, right? So after the internet got its teeth into us, we just kind of accepted, it's not a bad thing. It's like, yeah, we all kind of became one. We all kind of like, grew together instead of separately. But it did kill the specific niche culture, that we had before, because it was so many pockets of people were acting alone, whereas now we're all together. So
no, hasn't niche flourished with the internet?
Well, yeah, but we're all on an average mind, but you can certainly niche down to be able to communicate with small groups, but it doesn't mean that the entire landscape is unique. It just means that your niche is unique, and that's great. But it's like it's like man, I don't know, like if I could like picture it like like a big grill, like I'm thinking, like I think I'm hungry, so I'm thinking about food. So like you're a Waffle House and you're making tiny little pancakes, right? Little blots. Now it's like you just put it on the whole grill and you make one giant pancake. It's all the same thing. But you can still cut it into small little slices and enjoy those, and put little strawberries on a little piece and say, hey, this is my strawberry pancake. But it's still a big pancake. It's still the same stuff.
I think that decades were experienced through the development of technology, and it was so noticeably incremental that it defined those times. But we've reached a point where technology has gotten like so good that it's hard to look back and see a change. Like if you see a photograph from the 70s, you're like, that's the 70s. If you see a photograph from 2009, I don't know. It could have been yesterday.
Yeah.
But 2009 was more than 15 years ago.
You know, so the first time I realized this, you know, like really realized it, and I have the memory of thinking this, was like in the 90s, when the 90s happened. I was like, huh, everything's becoming so like bland and the same. And the internet started coming out, right? But I just remember going, wow, like the 80s is so defined, the 70s is so defined, the 60s, the 50s. I don't know about the 40s and 30s and 20s. I mean, I guess the 20s with the flappers and stuff, but really, like for me, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s are very well defined. And then when the 90s happened, I was like, man, people are just being normal, like just normal clothes, just regular, like, you know, like I think like flannels and jeans and stuff was pretty much the norm across like anybody on a stage at that point. And like, and I was just like, man, this is just being just kind of so boring. And as the 90s played out into the 2000s, it kind of kept being that. And then it just kept being that. And it just never stopped. So, hey, Captain Coke. Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Coke. You know, I just saw something about this the other day, about Megadeth's new album where they're covering a bunch of Metallica songs. Though Mustaine was like, "It's not a cover. I wrote part of this, so you know, this is just my rendition of a song that I helped write," which is fine. I mean, he's got a legitimate point to that, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and listen to it yet, but I'd like to. It'd be interesting to hear his takes on those songs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely got to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but circling back to what we were just talking about the change in society and culture and the decades and everything. Like, you know, in '89 when 9 Inch Nails came out, Pretty Hate Machine.
Yeah.
You know, that fucking legendary. Oh, I've never heard this before. This is just new. This sonically new. It's raw and in your face. And you know, I don't know, like there's more kind of in your face, probably more suggestive, more like vulgar even music than that. But like, I don't know, at the time it was just like, whoa, this is so cool. This is way different. But I feel like again, technology, we've reached a level where like you can do anything. So there's nowhere to go because we've been there.
We've been there. Yeah. So, you know, that I was actually thinking about this kind of recently too, because I kind of got back into kind of messing around with music and, you know, writing some stuff and, you know, just for fun. But, and I was trying to think, it was like, when was the last time that we had a real like defining moment in genre that like, for me at least, because like I know there's lots of mashups and different things and different artists, and that's great. But nowadays with the internet and everything, there's trillions of like songs and artists and stuff, and you can get lost in it. But for me, what was the last like real like genre that I was like, whoa, that is interesting. I'm gonna dive into that and explore that, right? Because like through the 80s, it was constant. Oh, that's a new. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting too. In the 90s, even though it was very bland, but some of these like alt rock and different things that I don't know, like it was like blends of like yacht rock, like smooth stuff versus like hip hop versus like there was a lot of like blends and things that were interesting too. And then in the 2000s, I was kind of still collecting things that were old. And I was like, oh, yeah, I never got around to listening to that. So I'm still discovering old stuff. And then as I get older, I'm still discovering older stuff. Never anything that's constant, like this, like here now. But the last thing that ever happened like that, I know it's lame, but it was dubstep in around 2009, 2010. With like Skrillex and everybody like that. It was like a big movement that happened. It was a very defining moment, For me, it lasted a very kind of a short time because it was kind of like, okay, well, we're done with that. But it was interesting. But it kind of came and left. And then after that, I haven't heard anything that was very defining. Some great music. Like I'm not dogging any, current musicians, but nothing that's groundbreaking or anything like that. But I think what might be the saving grace here, because we're all so connected and everything is so averaged out right now, and I know everybody well, not everybody, but there's a certain camp of people that hate AI because they realize that that's just taking old ideas and mixing them up into a pot and then presenting it, which is basically what sampling and hip hop was in the 90s. But with this technology, we're able to mix up stuff so much that new things, new ideas will emerge. I guarantee it. I promise. 100%. It will happen. It is already happening. We're just not noticing that, but that is happening.
That's the whole. That's how great art has always been made.
Yeah. It's all remixes, all borrowing.
Yeah, exactly. It's all remixes. I mean, George Lucas defined popular culture, in the late 70s for the rest of time when he created Star Wars. And what was Star Wars? Star Wars was a combination of Flash Gordon and samurais.
Yeah.
With a fantasy element to it, mixed. Well, actually, I would say at its core, it's fantasy that was dressed in science fiction.
True,
but he just took a couple of things that he liked and blended them together, and it made something brand new.
Yeah, and AI is like that on steroids. Like, it even like tells you like in the actual models, like, without getting like too nerdy, but like the Japanese model, Kimi K2.5 just came out with 1 trillion parameters. 1 trillion. It's way more than ChatGPT and all these other ones, meaning that it takes 1 trillion data points, 1 trillion things in the world that we know about, mixes them up. So as we can take more and more things into our pot, we'll have more chances to make new things. So every day it happens. These models get bigger, we mix more things up, and then we output things. And people will be like, whoa, oh my God, how did you come up with that? And it's like, well, I didn't. AI did it. Well, how did AI do it? Well, we gave them 1 trillion things that mixed it up and pooped out this thing. That's how it happened. I mean, it sounds stupid, but it's going to be great because you will hear something or see something that you've never seen before and go, what? And that's what it is, just old stuff remixed.
So if old things are remixed, tell me about these upcoming TV reboots in 2026, because that just sounds like a bunch of new stuff getting remixed, or old stuff getting remixed into something new.
Well, yes, that is exactly right. Well, we have, let's see, don't I have a browser that's open with that on there? There we go. Okay. Here we go.
I know, right?
Here we go. All right, cut to this one. We got 10 major TV show reboots coming in 2026.
Okay.
And hopefully they're all cool. I have not looked at this list yet, so let's look at it together.
All right.
Number 10, Little House
on the Prairie.
A freaking.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Laura Ingalls and what was the town they were from?
I don't know. I used to watch it when I was very young, but I couldn't tell you a single episode. I don't know how it was formatted. I didn't know, I couldn't tell you like a storyline of any of the episodes. I have no memory of it.
I don't recognize any of these people. I don't know who's playing who, but okay, that's cool, whatever. But yeah, I'm with you too. I remember it was on, but I didn't. Oh, Walnut Grove. Thank you. Cheryl Loves Purple. Nice. Walnut Grove. I do remember that. Yeah, I don't know. That's fine. I'm not really excited about it, but number 2 or 9, The Burbs. What? With Tom Hanks?
Yeah, it wasn't Feldman in that too?
He was.
He was, yeah.
Our good old friend Feldman.
Our buddy Feldman.
Yeah. So is this a TV show? Yeah,
Looks
I guess so.
Yeah. Peacock. Peacock
Okay,
original.
NBC. Nice.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. No. Stop right now.
What?
Do not sully my beloved. Now, I loved Bewitched as a child. And I know they made a movie of it. I never watched it.
It wasn't even, it was weird.
I refused to watch it because it was
really
Will Ferrell, and I'm just not a fan. So,
wow. In the new Bewitched, whose tone is described as heartfelt, they will come. Oh wait, this is a drama.
What? You can't make Bewitched a drama. It was a silly comedy.
Oh, that's weird. According to Deadline. What's going on? Ads. All right. Oh, it's got a redirect and okay. I have ad blocker, so you're not really seeing ads, but oh my god, there's so many ads. Let's see.
You're not really seeing ads. There's so many ads.
Yeah, I have an ad blocker yet. I see an ad right here. I don't know. I guess I'll have to dive into this. I had no idea this would have been on the list. That's a big one. That is a big one. I will
So it was Elizabeth Montgomery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Montgomery in dun, 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 dun.
Now, see, that's just classic.
Freaking Dick York and Dick Sargent.
Freaking jingle right there.
I know.
You can you can hear every little beat of it. The cadence of it. I don't know. Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is cool.
What?
You know, it would be funny. Maybe
comedy.
To see what this image would look like as like a real life, like a real right, because that's one of my favorite things to do. Like, what would that look like as a real life person? Let me see. Hold on, it's almost done generating. Oh my God, that's weird.
Do you belong to the like Sierra Facebook groups?
Yeah.
They've posted a lot of those recently.
Oh, they always love to do
take
that too.
take screen captures and then like make it real.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's cool, I guess.
It's fine.
It's fine. Anyway.
It lacks the charm and the stylisticness of that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah. This is like a Disney movie poster or
And
something.
the realistic city, it just gets lost.
Yeah.
It's
It's
too
way
busy.
too busy.
Yeah, it's way too busy.
Yeah.
Should have been like some clouds obscuring it, kind of tone it down or something.
That's true. Anyway. Okay, wow, that was a wow. I can't believe that's number 8. That's not number 1.
I know.
Okay. Let's keep going. Legally Blonde. Okay.
L.
Really? From
Why is it-
2000?
Why is it called L?
L. Ellie? L? Oh. Sure. Okay. Prison Break. Really? I actually liked that show. That was a pretty awesome show, but like,
Has
why?
it been long enough to redo that show?
I always kind of felt like it was some obscure 2000s show that like nobody saw except me. I know it did well. There was a video game too I played.
I didn't watch all of it. I watched a little bit of it. I thought it was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like each season they had to break out of prison so that they could uphold the name of the series. So like season 2 was like, I don't know. I think they escaped and then went to Mexico, but then got in jail there or prison there, and then they had to escape there. And
so there's a pre-script, which is not good at
not good at escaping, or
not good at Prison Break.
Yeah, not good at
because apparently, I mean,
like they're
get
good
out,
at prison breaking, but then they get
in.
they get back into another one in a different country, and then they have to like escape that one or something. But like it was some clever writing, I remember, but it's been a while. Been 26 years actually. Baywatch. Yeah, I knew this was coming out. That's cheese, but okay, fine, whatever.
I can give them that one, right?
Yeah.
There's always somebody watching the bay. It doesn't matter if it's 20 years later, they still need people. Okay, why did they call it Baywatch? Aren't they Beach Watch? I never watched the show. I don't think I've ever seen a single episode. Did you ever watch it?
No. I mean, I don't know that I watched the full one. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never really watched it.
I mean, they're essentially like lifeguards, right? At the beach. Yeah. So yeah, like I could buy that. You know, there's always lifeguards at the beach. Now it's 2026, and here are these cast of characters being lifeguards at the beach. So
yeah, I
fine.
do know about like Old Bay. You know that stuff. Old Baywatch.
Hey man,
that's pretty good.
That's good on your seafood.
Baywatch. I don't know. A Different World.
A different.
Oh, it doesn't have that girl from Cosby Show, or that dude from Cosby Show. Oh yes, this is Cosby Show was a big hit in the 1980s. That it was able to backdoor launch a spin-off series, A Different World. That's right. That show saw Cliff Huxtable, the eldest daughter, Denise. Oh yeah, Lisa Bonet. That's the one. I don't see her in this picture though. She leaves home to attend a school, at a college. Okay. The new reboot will focus on Dwayne Wayne.
Dwayne's Wayne.
I don't know. It's lost me already. I'm just like, I don't care that much. I mean, I don't know.
I never saw the first one. So I have no
Scrubs though. I mean, I didn't really watch Scrubs. Did you?
I caught, the odd episode here and there. It was entertaining. I didn't really have a good sense of it because I wasn't following it every episode. But it was zany. That's what I kind of liked about it. However, the interesting thing about Scrubs is now that I've been watching all these medical dramas.
That's right.
And occasionally I'll be watching an episode and my mind's wandering, thinking about things that are happening. So I'll would that happen, or what is that disease, or is that how doctors really do things? And I don't remember what I typed in, but anyways, it came back in one of these searches I was doing that Scrubs is one of the most accurate medical dramas.
Really?
Like, if you want to know what it's like to be a doctor at a hospital, watch Scrubs.
Huh.
Not ER, not Grey's Anatomy, not Scrubs. Scrubs is the most accurate.
Really?
And the reason they say that is because I think Scrubs focused more on the relationships between like the students or the interns and the and the staff, and then like a lot of like the drama of dealing with each other, and like having to do paperwork, and because the ER would have you believe that like your life as a doctor is just constantly like, oh, I need this, that, and the other to stop this bleeding, and blah blah blah. Like they're just constantly just saving lives and being heroes. But there's a lot more downtime.
Oh yeah,
and Scrubs kind of shows more of that.
I see. It's not just action packed all the time. It's like,
yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
JBJ Blaze said not even House. Did you watch House?
Yeah, I've never seen House.
You've never seen House?
I've never seen a
Not
single
even
episode
one?
of House.
Oh,
No.
dude, you would I loved House. Oh man, me and Will would watch House every week. It's really good. The dude is so sarcastic. I think you would really like his personality.
I have been watching something with what's his name, Hugh Laurie. I'm currently watching The Night Manager, which is absolutely a fucking shit show. It is. The writing is absolutely fucking god awful. But it is a limited series. But Hugh Laurie plays this like international arms dealer. But yeah, I've never seen House.
Man, try it. Man. I would like to revisit House actually. So while we're at it, before we get to number 2 and number 1, I'd like to show you an ad I made real quick. For
Old Bay.
The Hoff's secret weapon is
rescue your taste buds. Don't hassle the crab.
Isn't that great? Then you got old Kit back there. All of a sudden, I'm detecting maximum flavor, Michael. Right.
Wait, that's not Michael. That's
I know, right? That's what's great about this crossover. That's what's great about AI, right? It took a million things and mixed them all up into a pot. All I had to do was ask a question, and it's like, here you go. Here's the mixture.
When flavor needs saving, Hasselhoff. And it says Hasselhoff as if it's like the real guy.
Right.
Hasselhoff reaches for the gold standard, Old Bay, for shrimp, crab, chicken, and everything that needs a kick. It's off the charts.
Off the charts.
Don't be a zero, be a hero. At your next cookout, Old Bay, for seafood that's built like a brick house. What?
I don't know.
That threw me off.
Say 50% on the next.
As seen
of
on
thing.
TV.
Oh, that's just great. Anyway.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. So number 2, Malcolm in the Middle. Man,
Malcolm in the
I
Middle.
was like annoyed with that show when it came out for some reason. I don't.
That's another show I've never seen.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was popular.
Is this now like Malcolm grown up?
It has become a pivotal snapshot capturing the shift between millennial and Gen Z youth culture. That's exactly it. It's not our target.
Yeah, something I will never understand.
But I can watch shows like that, and then but constantly in the back of my mind, I'm going, oh, where was I during this time? Oh, I was doing this. Meanwhile, this kid is doing this, and then so I'm always watching shows like that with a bias, going,
when did Malcolm in the Middle come out?
Like,
what years are we talking about?
2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. I was like going to nightclubs and stuff. I was like,
Yeah, we were in our 20s.
Yeah, we were in our 20s.
Our mid to late 20s.
Yeah. Figuring out life, trying to figure out like jobs and places to live and like moving out and doing things and
trying to get with girls and do drugs and have fun.
Yeah. Exactly. And trying to make mistakes, right? You got to make mistakes early so you can learn from them. Don't want to do that in your 40s or 50s. You got to make those mistakes when in your 20s so you can grow up, stronger and better.
Yeah.
Number 1, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Wow. Okay. Interesting. New Sunnydale. So it's a new show. Who's going to be Buffy, I wonder? The 1992 original film was largely seen as a flop. Yeah, I did know that until the TV show, and that was a huge hit. 16 million on a budget of 7 million. Wait, what?
16.6 million on a budget of 7.
Oh, that's what they netted. Oh, I see.
So which means it probably made like $1 million. Because you got your $7 million. I assume that's probably the budget for the film. They then spent $7 million marketing it. So they're in it for 14 million. They took in 16.6. So I don't know, maybe like $2 million, but spread that over the company and blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah. Here's your $500 paycheck.
Right. Yeah. You gotta, spread that out. That's true. But then it went on to be a pretty great franchise. I mean, they made lots of merchandise, lots of other properties on that, video games, and I mean.
Yeah, I never knew about it, and then I dated this girl, and she really loved it, and so like she made me watch it, and it was fine.
Oh, really?
It was fine. I never watched the whole thing, but I watched a good chunk of it, and it was fine.
Were you falling asleep during it or something?
No.
Were you making excuses why you could like leave the room?
No, I would watch it, but it just I could see it for what it was. It was just kind of cheesy. I don't know, slightly fun. You got to know the characters, and you're like, okay, I like that character.
Yeah,
but it was like.
Did you watch it on VHS tapes?
No.
What's this? No. How'd you watch it on cable TV?
Probably DVD, if I had to guess. Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it was DVD.
High resolution.
Because we're talking like 2009.
Yeah. DVDs were pretty much not quite Blu-rays yet. Did you ever buy a Blu-ray player?
Of course, yeah.
You had a Blu-ray player?
I had a Blu-ray player.
I don't remember.
But I did not own a lot of Blu-rays. I already had a lot of DVDs, but of course, you buy a Blu-ray player, they're backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Right.
But yeah, I never really got a lot of Blu-rays because the problem with Blu-ray or any of that kind of format was the fact that streaming came out like pretty much at the same time. And so you're like,
streaming did?
Yeah. It was like, why?
Who was
Why
streaming then?
Who was streaming?
Yeah.
Netflix.
No, they were still on DVDs, mail-in DVDs, weren't they? Because they were mailing for all the way up until like 2010 or so, probably. Right? Or my timeline could be off, but I was probably one of the last customers that had the streaming. Me and my sister would, get those discs in the mail.
Yeah, actually,
constantly.
that's Caleb. So yeah, research that. When did Netflix start streaming?
Because they were doing the streaming and the discs at the same time.
Yeah.
And I remember ignoring the streaming thing because they didn't have very much anyway. And I was like, what's the point of that? Because every time I do a search for a movie, they don't have it. So I gotta like get the disc. So
2007.
2007 they started streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Because around 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere around there, I think when I started actually watching things going, hey, there's actually something worth watching on Netflix. Rather than like getting their discs. And man, I forgot to send a lot of those discs back. I ended up just keeping them. So. Wow.
Yeah, so streaming and Blu-ray were kind of around the same time.
Yeah.
And I think I must have just like seen the writing on the wall because I was like, well, wait a minute. I think things are going in this direction. I think it's heading towards it's just available for you. Why am I gonna buy it and have to store it and keep it on a shelf? And then when I move, I'm gonna have to pack it up in a box and carry it with me when it's just gonna be on someone's server. And I can be like, hey, show it to me.
Right.
Yeah. And so like, yeah, I don't know. I maybe bought a handful of Blu-rays, but I quickly just stopped. I still have my Blu-ray player. I probably haven't turned it on, and I would not be surprised if somebody who knew when I turned it on last said it was 10 years ago.
Yep. Well, I guess that's the end of that clip there, or that list. About the best thing that can come out of that, I guess, would be like, would be that ad there. That's a pretty awesome ad, I gotta say. All right. Cool. That's it. We are done with that segment. All right, what's next, sir?
So I don't know. It's kind of come up a little bit. I'd like to see if we can drag this through the mud. Yes, the great debate: physical media versus virtual. And I understand the argument on buying like virtual stuff. It's a terrible idea because like companies have done this. They've like, oh, you bought it, but we're going out of business or whatever. we're shutting down a server or whatever, like so then the question becomes, do you really own anything that's virtual?
Right.
And yeah, you can own the physical media, but the downside, I've got so much stuff. I really would like to be able to get to a place in my life where I'm like a Scandinavian or something, where I have like a box.
Yeah.
And that box is a chair, or it's a table, or it's a bed, or, and I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
I just have some walls and a box, and I can move the box over here, and I can move the box over there.
Yeah. I think like ownership of like products and stuff is just like that's just like a non-issue. It's like, sure, I have some DVDs, I have some books, I have some posters. It doesn't matter like who owns that. That's irrelevant. It's the IP, it's the legal property that is the real issue. That's the real ownership, right? Like, when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, so who owns, Indiana Jones? Well, I own the poster, I have a T-shirt, I have a DVD. Yeah, but you don't own squat, right? Like, who owns? You know what I mean? Like, who really owns it? I mean, you could even come down to like, well, I drew a picture of Indiana Jones. That means I own the picture. Yeah, but again, you own likenesses of the thing, right? You don't really own anything.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm like, that's the real ownership. Like, if you own something that people can copy and sell, that's the real deal, just like a song. It's like, well, I own the CD, I own the tape, I own the, I own, my Spotify subscription. I can listen to it any day I want. Yeah, but again, you don't own anything. Do you own the song? No. Like Metallica, they own the actual song. They own that.
Mm-hmm.
You own copies. You can sell 1 billion copies of that thing. Just like movies, just like drawings, it's like art, like poetry or books or anything like that. It's like this, the top of the pyramid, right? The very top. Who owns that thing? All the people at the bottom can have fun with their little things. And that's what I think you're talking about. It's like, you own too many of those little things dangling at the bottom. And me too. I own a ton of things around this room alone. I own a ton of stuff, but I don't really own it. It's just junk. Like, how many things do I really own? Well, I have probably a list of 10 things that I really truly own, that are mine, that I can copy, that billions of people can just buy little copies of that. But that stuff's mine. Like, I own that stuff. So like, I could never say I own too much stuff, because man, I want to own way more than just 10 things. But in somebody's lifetime, 10 things, that's a lot of things to own, right? Real things.
What? Caleb?
Oh yeah, we got the Hoff up here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a
don't hassle the crafts.
He's a good looking lad. All right, enough of that deep thoughts by Jack Handy. Moving on, we've got some music news. This first one, interesting, because we kind of had an inside track on this a while ago. Twisted Sister is doing a reunion tour, even though like a decade ago they did a retirement tour.
Yeah.
But we did a podcast with Mr. Twisted Sister himself, D. Schneider. And he was all about it. He was just like, "Yes, sign me up. I am there. I want to do another tour with the twist."
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
the
he
with
was.
them
We actually
sisters.
were talking, asking him literally, "Are you going to have a reunion tour? Are you ever going to come back up on the stage and stuff?" And he was saying, "Man, I would love to," and all that. And but then a lot of his answers were kind of like jokes. So it was like, I think he knows that he's going to, but he's not really like telling us exactly like yes or no.
Right.
But I'm feeling yes. So here we go. We get a real yes.
So yeah, they're kicking off a tour. However, they will be sans their longtime bass player. Now, here's the thing about Twisted Sister. So, like, okay, Motley Crue, and even though, and we're going to be getting to that in just a second, but when you think Motley Crue, it's 4 guys, right? 4 guys.
Yeah.
4 very specific guys. And that's that band. Twisted Sister, they've been around since the 70s. They've had different drummers, they've had different bass players. They're not one of those bands that it's like, oh, it's these 5 guys. So they're longtime bassist who wasn't their original bassist, but he has been their bassist since like 1978. So fucking might as well call him the original bassist.
Yeah.
He's not doing it. So it's not the full band. The drummer will be somebody different because their longtime drummer died.
Oh.
But he even wasn't like their original drummer or like their heyday drummer. So I don't know. They're a band who's gone through a lot of different lineup changes. So
right,
it's hard to say what exactly is reunioning.
Right. Yeah.
Other than Dee Snider and the guitar player whose name escapes me at the moment.
But yeah, I think, a lot of people are going to be really, without Dee Snider, it just doesn't seem like, French.
Yeah, that's his last name. I can't remember.
Right. That's right. But yeah, anyway.
JJ French. Thank you.
JJ French in the house. Well, cool. So like when does it say like exactly like the this is a 50th anniversary? Wow. 1982. What is when they started?
No.
Oh wait.
He joined the band in 76.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's like this photo says 1982. Okay.
82 is when I think they did their big breakout.
He joined the band 1978. Oh, he's talking about the bassist Mendoza.
Yeah.
Mendoza. Okay. Interesting. Well, excellent. So, yeah, like if they come around somewhere close, I guess we're going. Nice.
What up, D?
Excellent. All right. So, what's on this next one?
Well, I was hoping Larry would be around for this one because it has some legal aspects. I just wanted to hear his opinions, but he got caught up tonight. He was actually supposed to be here tonight. So,
oh yeah,
don't worry, ladies and germs. Larry is still among us. But Motley Crue.
Before you get started, real quick, cut to
yeah.
this one real fast. It obviously does not know what Twisted Sister actually looks like. Oh wait, are you seeing this one?
I was seeing Bewitched.
Oh, are you not seeing the right one?
Are you on the wrong tab?
Oh, I'm on the wrong tab.
Yeah.
This one is not showing for some dumb reason. Hold on a second. So this one says we're not gonna take it. Lightly spiced. It's a Twisted Sister Old Bay ad. Oh my god! Why do they look like freaking Kiss?
They look like Kiss, yeah.
Like Temu versions of Kiss. All right. Anyway, all right. Get rid of that and go on to what you're talking about.
Oh yes. Molly Crew versus Mick Mars. Apparently, they had some sort of decision in the lawsuit where so Mick, who is suffering from a disease, a degenerative bone disease, said that he wasn't going to tour anymore.
Yeah.
He would do albums. He would play on albums. He would do residencies, like if they, played shows at the same, place over and over again, like in Vegas or something, or limited one-off kind of deals. He just was going to retire from regular touring due to his health reasons. And so the band fired him. And so he sued about it. It went to arbitration and they sided with the band. So he essentially lost. He lost his suit. And my thoughts on that are, I don't give a fuck about any of it. I just don't care. No, I'm kidding. Partially. No. So Motley Crue is not I would not call them a current band. No one's sitting around waiting for the next album to drop. Yeah. At this point, they are a legacy band, right?
Yeah.
So when Mars is like saying, I'm good for records, but I'm not good for touring. The only way these people have a means of making money is to tour. And so if he says he can't tour, well, that's a hindrance.
Right.
So, yeah, they're like, yeah, we're going to hire another guitarist who can tour because we're not going to be making records. Nobody's lining up to buy that shit.
Yeah. Well.
So there we go. He's out.
He's out. Crew the crustaceans.
Crew the crustaceans. Why is everything turning into an Old Bay ad all of a sudden?
Look at these generic people too.
They all kind of look like Nikki Sixx.
Yeah, right.
They all a little bit look like Nikki Sixx.
That's great. Yeah. They're having a rough time for sure. Without Mick, if they just keep peeling off like members, it's going to be weird. Yeah. Ain't what it used to be. This other one, though. Def Leppard.
Okay. Def Leppard has recorded a new song.
Holy crap.
It's their first track in, well, I don't know actually how long. Does it say? I don't know. I'm getting a paywall. Oh, here we go. I'm not supporting you. Does it say? What was the last time they recorded something? I don't know. Doesn't say. But they got a new song, and it's been a while. So
it's been a while.
That's cool. I listened to it. Did you listen to it?
No. It's called Rejoice.
Yeah.
First standalone single, and the band's first release since January 2025. When they covered Benny King's "Stand By Me." Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I heard that. I remember that.
Oh well, yeah, but that's a cover. This is
But
this
yeah,
is an original song.
Okay, Rejoice. They got the official lyric video here. Seems like they actually need a music video. Maybe they need to hire us to do that. Kicking off their Las Vegas residency. Let's see, in February. Hey, that's
Yeah.
fun. I do like Las Vegas.
I actually have a job in Vegas that I got booked for.
They're going to be at the Coliseum. Oh, at Caesar's Palace. Ah, nice.
Caesar.
Right down the strip.
Caesar.
Excellent. All right. Well, shoot, man. Well, if I didn't know any better, I would say pour some sugar on your seafood.
Oh God. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Old Bay and Def Leppard, a legendary pairing. Limited edition Rockin' Bay blend available now. Look at the dude in the middle. They're all eating. The freaking weird. Oh man, that's great.
You know, Old Bay goes on a lot of good things. I wonder if it would go well on McDonald's.
On McDonald's burgers?
Are like chicken nuggets?
Oh.
Or any of the McDonald's lineup.
I don't know.
Maybe they could add it to Happy Meals.
What about on the pancakes?
Gross.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Taste the shore.
I mean, I could see it on the fish burger for sure. Like,
yeah,
the big fish or whatever. Yeah.
But speaking of McDonald's,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been trying to serve you up that one.
Oh, right. Okay. And I was just like, here's another Old Bay ad. And you're like, well, not really.
Exactly.
Excellent. All right. So McDonald's has resurrected the chain.
Yeah. You know, you can lead a horse to water.
Okay. So the changeables. These are Transformer knockoffs. This also started in 1987, same year as the first Masters of the Universe.
Whoa.
It's a brand new generation of changeable toys are coming to McDonald's Happy Meals starting January 27th, which was 3 days ago or so. These mini toys transform from standard McDonald's items and feature updated versions of both the robot and dinosaur designs from the original three. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at the commercial. You might have seen this during the intermission, but I want to kind of break down these archetypes because they get a little bit weird. But yeah, let's check out the commercial real quick.
Gee, Ronald, my new car turns into a robot. Great, let's see. Wow, Grimace, did you know I can turn into a McDonald's?
Let me see.
Okay, I'm turning into a McDonald's.
Me too.
When you buy McDonald's Happy Meal, you can become the Master Changer, because you'll get a food toy that changes into an amazing robot. 8 different toys, 2 each week. You can collect and change all 8 new food changeables at McDonald's.
Master Changer.
All right. So you have robots and dinosaurs, basically. Coming off the heels of Transformers at the time. Like 87 was the pinnacle of that, and they're like, we need a piece of that. What do we do? Oh, let's just transform our food. Okay, whatever. I don't know if it was a big hit or not. I mean, I didn't do that much research, but let me pull up the changeables nowadays. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's the new lineup, and this is interesting how all this kind of like is translated from 1987 to 2026, because so these are the originals here. You got the chicken McNuggets.
Yep.
The big hot cakes, all that stuff is all classic, right? You got the Happy Meal, burgers, ice cream, drink. Okay. Standard stuff. Okay. So now you have, well, that's just a picture. Okay. So here's one of them called Cap. It's like a, someone who works there, I guess. I don't know, like a person with a cap on. That's fine, whatever.
Cap.
Called Cap. All right. And then you got Teef Rex, and this is the remake of the Happy Meal. I mean, pretty standard stuff. You got Fries, like with Leet Speak, right? Fries, FR13S.
Fries.
Which also looks pretty cool. I think that's fresh. You got a Gala. This is an apple bag or something. What is this?
I don't know.
This is was once the apple on a teacher's desk. Getting weird. I mean, I wouldn't say that's really a product that you would go to McDonald's to get, right? Like, hey, give me that bag with an apple printed on it. They'd be like, what? I don't know, man.
And the transformation on that one is
super weak. Like, look at the leg,
lame.
right? The little feet that poke
They go, oh,
and then
look, it's feet.
The face that just spins around.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty weak.
That's pretty lame.
I don't understand that. And you got Vash. Okay, this is another good one. This is Chicken McNuggets. Came exactly from 1987, a little cardboard box. That's perfect. I think the transformation looks really crappy at the end, though, with the little legs and the head.
Is it like a turtle or something?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of jacked up. Hit Drinkopius 999. Giggles when pressed. So this is
it's an entire drink machine.
Yeah, like a soda dispenser.
Yeah.
So they're getting a little wild here. Then you got the Furgon. What is that? I don't really understand that. Does anybody understand that?
That thing's hairless.
It looks like a white cloth football that was sliced in two, and then it transforms into a horrific pink, long-faced freak.
How can you tell it's hairless? Because it's Furgon.
And it's colorblind. All right, that's got weird. Okay, here's Diva. It's a burger. Okay, back to reality. All right, you got burgers turning into robots. Cool. All right.
That says D1 version 4.
Version 4. It does not blink either. So, and then you got Boobot, and this is cool because that's like a Halloween plastic basket.
Okay.
That like McDonald's was famous for, having little baskets. Like during Halloween, you get your Happy Meal in a basket, and you keep the basket. Cool. And then you got the pterodactyl, which is a bag. I mean, kind of.
You know, it's funny if you saw these transforming, they would go.
Yeah, they wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty jack. That one, the flavor text says former ancient drone delivery robot. Exciting.
Former.
Because they couldn't just say, you know, a plastic, like
retired,
a paper bag that turns into a blue freak. I don't know. Sizzlesaurus. This is a fryer. This is where it opens up and like instead of like frying like fries into a hot oil, a head comes up where it was like supposed to be fried, like a poor sap of a being comes up, emerges from a hot oil going, "Help me." And that's the Sizzlesaurus. Then you have the Exchange. And this is even kind of more sad. It's like the updated flat screen.
It's a POS system.
Yeah, yeah. And it says can count to any number. Cool. All right. And then you have Taurus, which is a really weird freak of nature. The Changeaverse's first robot dinosaur vampire hybrid. I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think they've run out of McDonald's products and now they're just inventing them.
I don't even understand what it is.
No one does.
Other than a cube with a McDonald's like M on it.
Yeah.
Which like they're like, okay, well that's a thing. It's clearly a McDonald's because we wrote our M on it.
Yeah, that just that was a stretch, McDonald's. That was a stretch. Then you have Mini. And this is a
kiosk.
No, it's not a kiosk. I think this might be the drive-through menu.
Oh.
Is it?
Wow.
I know it's not the kiosk because the kiosk is actually named Kio. That's another one. I don't know what this is, but although it does look like a kiosk, it almost looks like a really toyish cell phone or something. But anybody in the chat room know what the hell Mini is? This is former jewelry display ease. What does that mean?
Case. Display case.
Oh, case. Okay, I thought that was an E. I was like, E's. It's like they're just making up words now. Former just. So they have those. So here's Kio. Here's the actual kiosk.
Oh.
It's the white one. It's the touch screen. It says loves when people push their buttons.
Can we order from the human, please?
Please. Oh, Cheryl said napkin dispenser for Mini.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the kiosk is really kind of seals the deal on 2026. I mean,
they are really digging through the dredges here.
Yeah, and there's so many, right? They just keep going and going. Curtis the Divine.
It's the trash can.
Isn't
that a trash can?
I think this is the grill where you grill your hamburgers.
Oh. I thought it was a trash can.
But I don't know. There is a press on top. There's something that lifts up. I could be wrong. It says prehistoric ruler of the Changeaverse.
Whatever that means.
I don't know what that is.
They're getting a little too deep here.
Yeah. And that's it.
Finally.
Isn't that weird? I mean, yeah. It went from like fun to like tedious. You know? Like
tedious. What a great word.
You know what I mean? It's like Like, what is this? Like trying to, like, if I'm gonna enjoy this, I have to at least understand it first. God. Up here, you're just like, oh, cool. Look, it's like food that transforms into stuff. Cool. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look, it's an ice cream cone that becomes an ice cream cone with a head.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Now it's a point of sales machine.
Yeah.
That probably needs a tech to come out and update it to the latest fucking software because it hasn't been updated in 5 years.
Yeah.
Hello, scientific. What's happening?
All right. Well, that got weird. Hello there. Hello, everyone. Yes, quantity over quality for sure. And then I think it just boils down to if you come all the way back to square one.
They forgot the Old Bay.
It's just a bunch of spice just poured out on the freaking
the spice. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. There needs to be a Dune Old Bay mashup.
Dune?
Yeah.
Oh,
The spice.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Durr.
Yeah, durr. I like that. That's pretty good.
They need to be like sprinkling that spice on them worms and grilling them up.
All right, let's see what else we have here.
I'd like to go through this. What people don't miss.
What people don't miss?
Yeah.
Oh, that is really freaky. That is really freaky. The spice must flow and be crab seasoned. He's like half crab.
This just doesn't make any sense. I don't even see an Old Bay can.
All right. That is a bit of a stretch.
But it's our old friend Kyle McLaughlin.
That is right, right?
They used the McLaughlin.
Well, yeah, I guess they didn't want to show the actual Old Bay picture, did they?
I don't understand.
I don't
your
understand
content.
Your content. No one does, really. I'm serious.
I don't understand your comma.
Your comma. I don't understand how much I need to go to the restroom.
Oh.
You guys need to ask Darrell something so crazy that it's going to take him a minute to answer it.
Minute?
Oh.
Like 5. Yeah. All right, bring it.
Bring it.
Give me a question, and I'll try to string out the answer long enough for Eric to get back. Are you AI? No, I'm not. The end. Next question, please. Why is the sky blue? Because of refraction of light particles. Come on. Let's stretch this out. Give me a new question that takes longer than, 4 seconds for me to answer. Am I a gamer? Am I a gamer? Well, that's okay. I would not call myself a traditional gamer. In fact, I rarely play games. However, it is true that every several years, I come across something that actually grabs my attention. I don't remember when it was, but Skyrim was the last big game I played until recently. Then I got into Baldur's Gate 3. I guess I like RPGs, but yeah. So not much of a gamer, but when I do, I will like really get into it for like a while. What's my favorite color? I've always said red, but I don't really wear red. I don't know. How do you define your favorite color? I tend to lean more towards blue stuff to wear. So I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Hard to say. Did you guys go to any of your high school reunions? No, we've never been to any of our high school reunions. We did. Our group of friends did our own high school reunion, but that was like 10 years ago?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
We didn't do our recent one, which our 30th anniversary. We didn't do that. We didn't do anything for that. Nobody did anything for that. I asked and everyone's like, we're all too busy.
Like, we're all old and stuff. So what year is that? Like, when is our 40th then?
Yeah, Grissom.
So 93, 92?
94.
94?
94 is the year that you didn't graduate from high school, Eric.
That's right. Yeah, I was supposed to. 94. So 2024. So yeah, we have to wait for 2034, right?
Yes, 2034. What is your age? You looking handsome. Why, thank you. I'm 50. We went over that earlier.
He's 50 years.
I just turned 50 on December 31st. What's in your pocket, sis? Your nasty little pockets.
I think I only have one thing in my pocket.
Oh, I have something in my pocket. Oh my God.
I usually have cool stuff in my
I had something. I haven't. You know when the last time I wore this shirt, Eric?
Guess what I have in my pocket.
I've only. This is the second time I've worn this shirt. Actually, I've only worn this shirt once before in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah. You know what it was? It was the Beer Don't Lie shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, music video shoot. Okay.
Yeah. And in my pocket, apparently since then, was a microfiber cloth.
Oh, for cleaning lenses?
I don't know. I wasn't the AC.
Oh, right.
So what the hell was I doing with it?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I usually have a micro for my glasses, though, usually. But anyway.
Is it true that...
we need to go back to split screen. That's right. We need to go back to a two-shot. There you go. Okay. Now you can see this is my one thing I had in my wallet. I mean, this is my wallet. This is my... Is it guess? Yeah. Anyway, that's my wallet.
Is it true that every rose has its thorns? Yes.
I bet there's some rose out there with no thorns. So,
I mean, yeah, that's like saying, yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that are born without arms, but they're very rare. I think it's normal. I think it's standard practice for roses to have thorns. They're just a thorny shrub.
It's a freaking thorny shrub.
It's just the way that works. So yeah, I think we're done with this man is 50. You look like Loki. That's funny. A friend of mine. Okay, have you seen The Night Manager? Or are you familiar with The Night Manager?
Night Manager.
It's a TV show.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
It's a TV show from about 10 years ago, actually. And they just came out with a second season of it 10 years later. But it's got the guy who plays Loki. Anybody? The guy who plays Loki.
The Loki guy.
He's English. But anyways, Tom Hiddleston. Thank you.
There we go.
I knew JBJ Blaze was going to be the one who answered. So a friend of mine was saying, "Oh, have you never seen Night Manager? Oh, it's this great show. You should see it. It reminded me of you because the lead guy looks like you." And I didn't know who was in it until I went and looked it up. I was like, "Oh, Tom Hiddleston. That's Tom Hiddleston." I never thought about it. But do I think I look like Tom Hiddleston? No. Do I think we have some attributes that I could see why people would say that? Sure. We're tall, we're lean. I don't know. So anyways,
I'm gonna have to do a search because I don't remember like. Oh yeah,
but Tom Hiddleston played Loki and
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had to search him up. Okay. Interesting. Huh. That's cool. Nice.
Damn you. I mean, you're consistent. I give you that.
Seems like a good spokesman for Old Bay. 1939, the secret ingredient for all your exploits.
Wow. Anyway.
Well, it didn't know what he looked like, though. That is what he looked like, though.
Yeah. Darrell, do you marry your girlfriend? One of them.
One of them. One of them got through. One of them wiggled in there and got in there.
Like a parasite. Like a tapeworm.
Oh, Jesus. I don't think she watches the show, so
I know. I can say anything. Never know. Anyways, Lord of the Internet, please pull up the what people don't miss from the 80s and 90s.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. All right.
I hit the curtain. Oops. That's fun. Whatever. It still works.
Boomers and Gen Xers share 30 things they don't miss about the 80s and 90s. That's a long list.
Let's see if we agree.
All right. Let's see here. First off, we have lots of story.
No, you're passing by a lot of them.
Oh, wait. Is
that's
like,
it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like number one. This.
No.
Let's see. Do I need to kind of zoom in on this?
The first one is long distance phone bills. Nobody misses that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, that was so lame. I mean, really, when it comes down to it now, it's like, how many people do you talk to this long distance anyway? It's like they made the money when they could. Nowadays,
well, but it's kind of funny. We live in a world where like they've really figured out how to nickel and dime everything, but on that thing they've conceded. They're like, all right, we'll give it to you.
Yeah. Well, internet came and it was like, well, you don't really. Now we need to charge them on that. Not on the talking, but on the, actual internet access itself and other things. So it's like we're still paying for long distance. We're just paying different people different amounts.
So you have what? Who do you have for your phone carrier?
Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile.
Mint, yeah.
And do you pay $15 a month?
Deadpool. I pay $300 a year. I only pay yearly. So I don't know. It's like unlimited, $300. One time.
So you pay $25 a month.
Okay.
And that gets you
unlimited gigs. It gives me something like it's like 30 gigs of fast, and then after that it's like slow, but I've never gone over my limit.
Throttling. Yeah. See, that drives me crazy. I mean, that's just some marketing bullshit, isn't it? They're like unlimited.
Yeah, but it's not really. I mean, it is.
But is it really?
You get fast and then you get slow. So yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. So yeah. So having to wait whenever scroll up.
Let's see. Having to wait after 7 p.m. or whatever so you can call your long distance friend because it was free after that. Oh, there was times. Yeah, that I guess that was just stipulations, right? That's how they get you back then too. It was like, well, it's free. You could say it's free, but it's not really free, but it's only free during certain hours. It was complicated.
Answering the landline and having no idea who's calling, just raw, unfiltered anxiety. That's not anything that ever bothered me at the time. I don't remember ever the phone rang. That's just what you did. Hello?
Yeah, me too. I thought it was kind of fun. It's kind of like unwrapping a gift on Christmas. Like, do you really need to know what all the gifts are before you unwrap them? Like, is that anxiety driven? Like, no, that's the point of it. It's exciting.
They need a little LCD text thing on the package that scrolls, tells you what's inside.
Yeah.
That's boring.
Like a Sony Walkman. You're like, oh, let me open this one. You open it, and you still have a straight face the whole time. You put it down. You pick up another one. Straight face. Never allowed to smile because you already know what's in it. So there's no reason to smile.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But back then we didn't really live in the constant barrage of telemarketers.
Yeah.
I mean, there were telemarketers, but they were few and far between. Now I get 20, 30 calls a day. That
you need to change your voicemail. I don't get any anymore. Remember, I talked about that 2 episodes ago on END Live.
Yeah.
That trick worked. I literally get 0. I get 0. I don't get any.
I don't answer them, and then I go through every single one and I say, report spam, block call.
And that doesn't work.
And then every day I'm still getting call after call after call after call.
There's only one.
Do you want to sell your house? Hey, do you want a $150,000 loan?
Yeah. There's only one solution to that. I should make a tutorial one day and put it online. I swear, it has worked for me for over a year. I forgot spam callers didn't call anymore. Yeah. I mean, it works. All right, what do we got next? Not having GPS. Okay, so at the time we didn't know, so we weren't missing out.
Right. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like you just dealt with it, right? You used a map.
The idea that the world could be mapped and you could actually visually see it on a screen would just be like
at your fingertips.
Way too sci-fi. It'd be like, no.
I know.
Like, no, dude, that didn't exist.
And isn't that the shitty thing about all this fantastic technology? We just so quickly take it for granted. Before you have it, it sounds like the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah.
GPS is the most amazing thing ever. Like they have literally mapped everywhere.
Yeah.
Not only that, they've then gone everywhere and filmed it. So you can look at a map, but then you can physically, you can go into the world and see that location.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. Is it necessary? No. I say no because
no, you don't need it. No, it's a quality of life thing. Yeah,
we got by.
Yeah,
hand me a paper map, I'd drive across the country. I did.
Yeah,
I mean,
to this day, like I'll go, like I'll find myself dropping the little orange man, on different streets just to look around and walk.
Dropping
and,
the little orange man.
And it's just like, man, it's so cool. But yeah. So smoking or non-smoking, and still be in the smoking section. Oh yeah.
I do not miss this. I will give them this. This is something. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So what was the list is saying? Things we don't miss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we don't miss the.
I don't miss the having
Yeah,
smoking section and non-smoking section because there really was no non-smoking section.
But it depends. Like if you're a smoker or not. Like it only works if you want to smoke, and there's no smoking section. You're pissed. You're like, oh God, let's leave. Let's get out of here. Let's go somewhere else. Of course, we didn't smoke when we were kids, so it didn't, doesn't apply to us. And we don't smoke now. But still, I'm saying like, it only applies if you find value in that or not, right? But to us, yeah, for sure, we don't want that. Like, especially like on planes. Shopping malls, like there would be like sections in the middle of the mall where people are sitting on benches watching that TV that's way up high, and there's just a big smoke cloud, and they're just allowed to just smoke right there, And I would walk by, but I remember I was a kid. I would hold my breath and walk through that section, and then let it out, on the other side. It's just like a normal. I wouldn't complain or anything. Just the thing I would naturally do, But yeah, I don't miss that.
Well, yeah, but I think the point that the sentence was trying to make is the fact that, if you go to McDonald's and you sit in the non-smoking section, well, it's just one big room. So the smoking section, they're over there smoking. It's going to drift into the non-smoking section.
For sure, yeah.
And so really, it was all just a smoking section.
Oh yeah. There's no way. Like some restaurants like Wendy's or like certain places would have like those little like glass things, but they didn't even go all the way to the ceiling or even the floor. And they would just be like in the middle, and you're like, really? That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid. Using those Noxema pads to burn and dry out my pimply face. It had a smell too.
I remember playing with those. Like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of
those the pads that like, and then you lift it, and there's like these stalactites hanging.
No, they're talking about something different. They're talking about like these were just like chemical soaked pads, and then you'd wipe it, and like it was very like
I remember that would turn black, they'd turn dark. I remember those. That's weird. My sister had those.
It would just burn your face.
Oof.
Yeah,
that's freaky.
But it's so funny, this next one, because I literally remember doing this at your house.
Waiting for JPEGs to load one line at a time.
Yeah. I remember we were in your dad's workshop on one of his NEC monitors that we would just covet.
Yeah.
And we were trying to look at some picture on dial-up, and it was, here it comes. Nerd.
VGA, baby, 256 colors. Resolution of 640 by 480. Man, that was some high res stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. Those hair ties with the two plastic beads on them that every mom used to see. This is something that maybe we don't really connect with.
Yeah, not really our world.
Stuff that has to do with pigtails. Third degree burns from metallic seat belt vest.
Bongo ties. Yeah, I know. They're like bongo ties. Third degree burns from metallic seats and belt fasteners.
I saw that as Metallica seats.
Or hell, leather seats for that matter. Well, I guess they weren't really real, or were they real leather? I don't know, but I don't know. My dad had a Buick, and it had these. It was like army green, and it had army green leather on the inside.
Your face is out of focus, like a '90s music video.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Like a '90s music video.
I thought I was watching like NXS or something.
Oh yeah, it's like wait.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're like some nice nails too. If you want.
Anyways, so yes, we would get in the car. We'd come back from the mall, get in the car, and those fucking leather seats, and you're wearing those little fucking booty shorts. So it's just all exposed leg.
So I wasn't wearing booty shorts, but if you were, that's cool.
That's all the shorts they had back when. Like, shorts were short. They were short. Shorts.
Yeah.
They weren't long.
They were pretty short.
They were shorts.
They were pretty short. Not being able to use the internet if someone needed the phone line to be free. That's right.
I mean,
I hated that.
That was a issue.
Yeah, especially like before the internet was established, because people didn't understand what in the world you even meant by like keep the phone lines free. Like, like in BBS days before the internet, they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, come on. Like, I fight my sister, like, don't get on the phone.
Pick it up and it's all
and she's like, what did you do to the phone? You broke it. I'm like, I didn't. It's like hard to explain,
Get off,
and
you're
then
gonna kick me off.
And then when the internet came out, you could at least go, okay, everyone understands what's happening, so let's get two lines. Let's get an internet one and a talkie one, but still it was annoying because like in my apartment in the 90s, I didn't have two lines. I had one, so it was still kind of a fight, but yeah, that was annoying. Satanic panic. Buying a CD and realizing all the songs suck except for one, maybe two. See, that's the thing that was kind of solved with those listening stations.
You can't limit that to just CDs, though. I mean, that's the case for tapes or records or any sort of physical media.
But by the time you could go there and like listen to it and like put your headphones on and like hit the play on the CD or whatever the weird kiosk thing was, and you could finally listen to it. Like that's how I think I had listened to a couple, like, I think that's how I found the first Live album. I loved Live. You remember in the early 90s?
Yep.
And I think it was a listening station. I was like, oh, this is really cool.
I feel it coming back again.
But the first one, Throwing Copper, was even earlier than that. So it was like, I think it was just like a cool cover. Oh, that looks cool. Let me, I'll put that on my stack. It's like going to the library, getting a stack of books or CDs, and then, walking up to the listening station. Okay, what do I have here? The first one. I mean, listen to that one. Cool. Okay, now the second one, yeah, that was good times. But, and then you wouldn't buy one that, sucked. So I don't know. I don't think I had a real problem with this issue right here, really.
Yeah.
Even early times, I get along with a lot of music, so I'm pretty easy going. Okay, batteries and flashlight bulbs. Holy crap, they were crap. I still remember seeing the little LED light on our shitty car radio and asking Dad what kind of light that tiny dot was. He told me that it was a diode, and diodes kind of last forever. I immediately wondered why the hell we weren't developing that tech. What? So LEDs, light bulbs, flashlights?
I mean, I don't understand the thing about the batteries thing, because we still use all of the batteries we had back then. We still use today.
Yeah, AA, AAA.
Yeah, alkaline.
Yeah.
Like we still use those. So whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we largely don't use incandescent anymore. Everything has gone to LED, but LEDs were low powered and couldn't be that bright back then. It took a lot of technology and development over the last 40 years to make them as bright and as efficient as they are now. So it took time.
Right. Yeah, there is something to say about LED lights in your home versus incandescent or like tungsten type lighting, because like everything now can be so white and clean, like sunlight almost inside your house. But back in the 80s, everything was kind of yellowish, right?
I do not understand people who insist on cool lighting in your home.
Yeah.
That's directed right at you. It's so bizarre to me. Like, I don't know. There is just something beautiful and comforting and about that warm, incandescent, 3200 Kelvin.
Yeah.
It just feels comfortable.
Yeah.
Like if a fire, right?
Fire.
That is a low Kelvin light. It's a very warm light, but you always feel like gravitated towards it. You just want to hang out around it. It just feels cozy.
Right. Yeah.
So the starkness of these like super cool 5600, 6000, 7000, 10,000 K lights. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm at some like I don't know, industrial place that's got fucking halogens overhead.
Yeah.
It's sickly. It's anemic.
Yeah, well, it's the frequency, the frequency of light, right? Low frequency versus high frequency light. So it affects your biorhythms. So it's like you can get things done and be really energetic and be like very alert.
Sure.
High frequency with sunlight with high, but then with that low frequency, you feel more relaxed, more comfort, more soothing. That's your tungsten,
Mm-hmm.
and that's exactly it. It's like just a lower frequency, I mean, you can go even lower than that. Go like real, like low, like ultra, what ultraviolet or something. You can get like, black lights. Oh, I wonder, like, if you had like constant black lights in your house, would you be like super chill? Is that why like in the 70s, you have like
you'd be super cool.
Like, whoa, dude, cool. Just super chill all the time, like super low frequency light.
Everything would be covered in velvet, man. There'd be just titties on the wall everywhere you look. Hell yeah.
All right. Anyway, okay. So next one, shoulder pads. Did we miss those? Look at this nice young fella right here, doing some kind of Irish jig or something.
Is that even a real? That's not a real human. Why is he holding an old wireless phone? I don't know. Shoulder pads have their place, but not in everything. I don't know. Things still have shoulder pads.
Yeah. Things still have shoulder pads. Yeah. They do. Ordering pizza by calling the restaurant and yelling your order to a guy in a noisy kitchen.
I still do this. This is
missing
still
an episode of your favorite TV show or forgetting to tape it if you had a VCR and not being able to see it until summer reruns or maybe never.
Wow, they really crammed a lot in there together.
Yeah.
But on the pizza front, like this is something I still do. Like our favorite pizza joint. Sometimes I'll just call them.
Really? Man, I haven't called a pizza place in forever. I'm all about like Grubhub or something. Websites, clicking buttons. I don't know. Maybe I've turned into a robot.
I think that's why the world is falling apart.
I mean, you go to
Nobody
McDonald's,
wants to do anything on the phone anymore.
right? You go to McDonald's, you want to talk to the humans there, you just start hitting buttons.
Yeah, we've forgotten how to communicate with one another.
What's funny is I don't think we've forgotten. I think we just avoid it. We actively avoid it. We're like, ooh, what can I do to not is there a site I can go to? Is there buttons I can press? I mean, I don't know. If not, maybe I'm not hungry after all. Maybe I'll just eat my shoe. I don't know.
Oh my God. Archibald Kelly. Yes, I don't understand it. He orders so much delivery stuff. I don't understand.
Yeah, I did. I ordered delivery today, yesterday, and the day before.
I don't understand it, man. Like every once in a while, I'll talk to you, and you're like, "Well, I got my food just arrived," and then I'll get off the phone, and I'm like, "Oh man, I'm hungry. I want something yummy. I don't have anything yummy here." I'll look at DoorDash, and then it's like, "Oh, cool. Yeah, this is like $15, whatever." Add to cart, and then tax and this fee and delivery fee, and what was $15 is now $40.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
And I'm like, and every single time I'm just like, nope.
Nope. But then what do you do? What's the alternative?
I don't know. I don't eat.
You just don't eat.
I just don't eat.
You just eat your own shoes.
Just the leather ones, not the weird chemically ones made of foam.
Yeah, those are bad.
Those are bad. The leather ones are,
yeah, those are
spice them up.
You put some Old Bay on that.
Yeah, you can put some Old Bay. I sense a new image coming.
I mean, that is some crazy stuff. Terrible contact lenses. I've never worn them. I don't know.
I've never worn contacts in my entire life. I'd never wore glasses until
that's true.
Recently.
Yeah, that's true. To contribute something small, manual computer defragmentation. It took several hours and you couldn't do anything else. Really?
That's so very specific.
That is very strange. Yes, we used to defrag our hard drives. Now we don't anymore. That is very strange.
I actually kind of miss it.
Yeah, I do too. It'd be like a nice refreshing. Like,
Yeah.
the drive is defragged.
And I felt like I had some sort of control over my computer. Like
Right.
I can make an impact
Right.
on its performance.
But nowadays, we don't matter.
No, because you just throw it away and buy a new one.
Throw it right into the trash can.
Into the trash can.
Hello, Mr. Trash Can. Would you like another computer? I know you're hungry. Here you go. Payphones that give you limited time talk. Yeah, okay. Insert another quarter. Yeah, I remember that. We might have to save some of these for next time. These are pretty good though, but there are a billion of these.
So in other words,
is very small.
In other words, Eric is being that payphone that is saying, you know what? Your time is up.
That's right. That is correct. Let's see. Gym class. See, you lost me at gym. And you lost me at class. You lost me twice.
And I lost your screen.
Oh, really? Oh.
I thought you were done.
Oh, yeah, I'm done. They lost me at gym class. I mean, you know, they lost the whole segment. I just wanted to make sure we kind of wrap it up by midnight here. It's coming up close, and we have some credits coming because
that was 50 minutes ago.
A lot of people worked on this stream right here. See all these people? There's a lot of people involved. So
all those cast of people that were in the like commercials and the intermission,
all the Old Bay commercials.
We got to hire them and bring them in.
And they're all 40 years older than they were when they were in that movie that they were there. Especially Joe Griffith. Oh my God, that guy.
You're just trying to get somebody fired.
Yeah. Robert. George Jensen. What a freaking attitude that guy had. What are y'all opinions on Roxette? Ooh, Roxette? Like the band?
The band?
I love Roxette. Man,
so
many good hits. I really loved them in the 80s and 90s too. Like I've loved them all my whole life.
She's got the look.
Definitely. Excellent. Love Roxette. That's cool, man. I'll have to make me a little Roxette Old Bay ad or something. Yeah, man. Good question. Very good question. Oh, hey. All right. Let's see. All right. Throw that up there real quick, Darrell.
Oh, boy.
Flavor that rocks the boat. It says the soundtrack to your summer. Roxette. Yeah. Probably hard to see behind the credits, but trust me, it's rocking. Flavor that rocks the boat. Oh, that is really smart. That is smart advertising. Oh man. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. You know you're awesome. You know. And we know.
Here's the first one.
Oh yeah.
January
2026.
Yeah.
2026, the year of Old Bay, says KDBTV. You know, it's probably 4 a.m. over there now in Ireland.
I mean, no, it's almost 6 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
They're
really?
5 hours ahead.
Oh my God.
It became very apparent to me when I was there because I was like doing the math, trying to figure out like, oh, back home, it's what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Next bat month. Yes, for sure. February. The fourth Saturday in February is probably what we're aiming for.
Yeah, that's our schedule.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick to it.
Last month last Saturdays of every month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the schedule. Yep. Oh my goodness. Look at all the credits, all the delicious credits. Masters of the Universe, a canon film. I'm gonna be watching that here with Kim here soon. Getting all juiced up for the new one. Where the old D&D dude gets yanked up and taken to Eternia. I don't even know. We'll find out. There'll probably be a number 2 trailer though. They like to do a number 1 and a 2.
Oh, right. Maybe we'll get some talking from Skeletor.
Yeah, some talking or a little surprise from Orko.
Fucking Orko.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
All right. Well, we
All right.
love you guys tremendously.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, sirs, and yes, ma'ams. We'll see you next time. And join the Facebook group. I need to be more active in there. Let's get our bearings here in 2026. Let's get a good grasp on it.
That's right.
Just hang tight, be cool. We have new videos coming out. I've started uploading shorts. I'm starting to get a schedule worked up. We have plenty of videos to put out. We have a big one, Wildos 2. We have some stuff to put out this year, so we got to do it.
Oh, sorry. What?
So,
yeah.
we'll
all that stuff that Eric said, plus more.
All right.
All
Night,
right.
everybody. Peace.
Leave at once! Skeletor requires his beauty sleep. Evil has standards. Still here? Begone! The spectacle is finished. Leave at once. Skeletor requires his beauty sleep. Evil has standards.